in fact be live. Let me check on Twitch and YouTube. I should be live. I should have Twitch ready. Yeah, okay, I'm live. Great, awesome. So, yeah. As promised, we are now back on Genshin. Because there's an event that will expire by next weekend, so we have to do it this weekend. So, yeah, we're just gonna be doing the new event, that is, Sightseeing with Friends. Very wholesome sounding event. Sounds very fun. And, yeah, we're also gonna be doing whatever anecdotes we get our hands on today. So, that's gonna be fun. And, yeah, that's basically all there is for today. I don't have too much time because, again, I'm gonna be pretty busy on Sunday. So, tonight I kind of just want to just have a quick stream. That's gonna be fun. And then we'll be back, around the middle of the week, around Tuesday, Wednesday-ish, with more Sorrow stuff. Because there's a 4.1 patch dropping, right? So, we'll be doing that. But, yeah, them's the plans, for today. And for once, I actually did multitask, and I have set up a YouTube stream already. So, yeah, I don't. You don't have to wait for an extra minute for me setting up all that stuff. W multitask. Yeah, seems like a setup properly. Okay, so yeah. I guess we'll just get into it. So for once, I am streaming before the daily reset. Because since the daylight saving, it's the daily reset now happens at 2 AM. Because the server doesn't change with daylight saving, but of course, where I live, at least on Patone this year, we do change with daylight saving. Freaking the provincial government has decided that we will not be doing daylight saving anymore, starting from, well, now. So there will be no more of that. So now all dailies will always reset at 2 AM, which is very nice. And it is currently 1:34 AM where I am. So which means we have a good 20 or so minutes before the dailies reset, which means we should be getting our anecdotes out of the way because those reset with a daily reset. And yeah, we should be doing those, I suppose. I looked around a bit. I only could find Varka's one on the map, which means there's one that we can just trigger on our own. And I think there's some Varka's ones we can trigger up north here in Outcry. So we'll take a look at that, I suppose. Yeah, we might be able to do 2 Varka anecdotes in one day, maybe. Who knows? Also let me just check a few things with my computer volume. Oh yeah, that's fine. I believe that's the exact same settings I had it last night. So, yeah, I don't know why I'm going down here. I should be going up here. So, yeah, we have Glory. And apparently Varka is talking with Glory. Well, Varka's not here yet. We don't know where Varka is. Damn. We talked to her enough that she knows what we sound like when we approach her. I mean, I guess Paimon makes Paimon noises when she's floating about, so I guess it would be pretty distinctive. Alright, yes, the expedition's coming back, right? Which means, yeah. Right.
您知道吗？远征军已经在陆续凯旋了，古德温应该也快回来了。我想，应该不用多久
Yeah,
就能跟他再见了吧。
about that.
古德温这家伙，难道还没跟葛罗丽坦白自己远征时掉队的事？
Yeah.
两位，能请你们再帮我撒一次蒲公英籽吗？我想再次感谢风神，护佑了远征队和古德温的平安。
Alright, sure, for good time's sake, for old time's sake.
总感觉他有点可怜，等了那么久，我 我们要不要告诉他真相
Yeah, let's talk with Godwin
还是说
first.
先去跟古德温商量一下。两位是有什么不便吗？
It's fine. We can spread it.
是帮忙去封神像撒蒲公英子对吧？哎，小菜一碟，你就放心交给我们好了。我们现在就出发。
At Glory's request, you head to the top of the Animal Archon statue.
唉，你说古德温还要瞒着葛罗丽多久啊？他要是知道
Well,
真相
the jig is about to be up
很难过
because
吧
freaking Varka's about to come back, and I mean Varka's already back in Mondstadt a few times already, so yeah.
不行，我们还是去找古德温吧，跟他好好聊聊。
I'm not sure that would be necessary.
啊？为什么呀？
Because I think Varka's already sorting out. Wait, can you see Varka freaking dealing with Godwin from this vantage point? Yo!
咦，那是法尔加，还有
Oh my god, you are seeing that at the city
古德
gate.
温回城了。
Both of you have great eyesight. What the fuck? These guys eat carrots.
喂，法尔加，古德温他这是……
嘘，注意看，这名西风骑士正在做着一生最重要的选择。
Godwin doesn't look happy, that's for sure. Okay, what is the most important decision?
葛罗丽，看，我远征回来了。我一路上都在想你。不对，是不是
Okay,
就是在继续
Godwin still has some level of shame.
再想想，葛罗丽，其实我根本没离开蒙德。哎，更不对了，这样说会让他更伤心的。
And I wonder whose fault that is.
我究竟该怎么办啊？
啊，居然是这个选择，那确实很重要。等一下，大团长还要管团员的恋爱问题吗？
骑士团不会干涉私人事务。
Right.
不过眼下他面临的问题，
Yeah.
不仅是怎么当一个猎人，
It's the issue of, you
当
know,
一名骑士。
as a knight, he represents the values held by the Knights of Favonius. So, like,
还是去承认吧，诚信是骑士的美德。不行，葛罗丽从前就很柔弱，万一她受不了这个打击。
Like, honestly, Godwin, at this point, right, what you should have done is that in all the years that Marcus been on expedition, you should have just went on a journey of your own through Teyvat. So that then at least you actually have stories to tell Glory about when you come back home. Like, anyways. Seems like being the Grandmaster isn't always so easy.
也没有那么难，而且那什么，其实这件事我也有点责任。
Oh?
他当初急匆匆申请暂离时，我们也正忙着行军，所以我就让他先去找情报告，等之后再安排他归队。谁知道这家伙光是纠结着要怎么跟情报告，
Oh
就一
shit.
直纠结到现在。
Bro, okay, Varka?
估计有一半是在纠结怎么跟他女友报告吧。
Varka, I don't think that's your fault. I really don't think that's your fault. I really think there's only one person that's responsible here.
当然，必须承认，当时一个大意，没有跟他说清报告的期限，给了他这么多犹豫的时间，也是我的失误。
Certainly a very hands-off approach, I'll give you that.
犹豫这种东西，只会越拖越麻烦。犹豫个1天2天，就会觉得不差这一会儿；3天4天，就会觉得现状。
What do you mean Kurt's situation's not so bad? Broski chilled for 5 years, off in like the exurbs of Mondstadt City, like just in the wilderness. Like, hello?
要不，我还是先离开蒙德城吧，就当我还没回来好了。
Well, here we see an example of what exactly just Mark was talking about. Oh my god.
起码他现在应该能靠自己做出符合骑士精神的选择了，我也不用按着他的脑袋说教了。
Does running away from your problems align with the spirit of chivalry?
逃跑？别开玩笑了，天底下哪有逃跑的骑士？等一下，你刚说什么？逃跑？可恶！古德温，给我站住！
Oh my god. No way, bro.
结果还是按上去了呀。
大团长
Holy! First he just threw his claymore right in front of him.
喂，古德温，你这也算歧视吗？当年你表白的时候，不还很大声吗？怎么这时候开始畏首畏尾了
W Marka.
表白？大团长。
Also, that is a good question.
就你那些事情，大半个骑士团都知道了。还有，不要搞错问题的重点。重点？荣誉骑士，告诉他，一名真正的骑士会怎么选择
Alright, do we... Okay, we can be like, oh yeah, just be honest, or lie, or freaking fence sitter. Either decision has its mirrors. No, just tell the truth, man. Like, normally I'm 100% up to letting people make their own choices, but like in this case, like, come on, man, it's been too long. Just.
没错，不过偶尔说点小谎
Oh my
是
god.
无伤大雅的。
Okay, a little while. I think this is a little more than a little.
看到了没有？这么多正确答案，你偏偏选择了逃避。
Also true.
无论是继续维持那姑娘的幻想，还是老老实实坦白一切，身为骑士就应该去选择、去执行、去承担。
This is the most important part, the part that, you know, he has notably not done for the past 5 years.
你当初告白的时候心里是怎么想的？他会接受，还是拒绝？你其实也不知道吧？但你不还是走出了那一步吗？
True.
把那时候的勇气重新捡起来，不管是做出哪种选择的勇气。我也不想这样，但是只要一想象葛罗丽的反应，我就下不了决心。他是会生气，还是会失望，还是说会就这么原谅我？唉，万一害得他像我一样郁结，但如果不告诉他，他也会有。
Also true. And okay. Either way, running away is not the option. You want to leave your girlfriend without a boyfriend? Like, hello? What's? She's been waiting to come back all this time. She'll at least be happy that you're around. Like, hello?
这家伙，自顾自的在嘟囔些什么呢？真不成器。与其自己胡思乱想，不如把事情都先说出来给我听听。走，跟我去一趟天使的馈赠，我要重新锻炼出你的骑士精神。
Oh my god. Have a pint. That will solve all the
是在
problems.
酒馆里锻炼的吗？
Oh my god.
看来这件事距离解决还有很长的路要走呢。
So does the situation get resolved? Like, does it actually just get resolved, or does it just never resolved? Like, hello? Oh my god. Yo, Glory, do we have an update on the situation? Nope, Glory's still sitting there alone. Okay, I better not find Godwin just still wandering around the outskirts of, yeah, if I go out here, I don't even remember exactly where he's chilling. I just remember he's chilling somewhere between Mondstadt and Windrise. If I see him wandering about here, dilly-dallying, I am actually going to... Okay, he's usually around here, right? Oh, like, I'm not talking to Lynn. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's usually chilling around here, right? Okay, he's not here anymore. Okay, that's an improvement, no? Okay, there's Lynn. Alright, you know what? Fine. This is a friendship from team anyways. Lynn, what do you want? 1 raw meat. Sure. I haven't done this in like a billion years. But there we go. Alright, W. Okay, yeah, Goblin... Oh wait, nope, he's still around here. God damn it. Hello? Oh my god. This guy. This guy. This guy. This guy. Oh my god. Anyways. Alright, let's go hunt for another anecdote. All that just for nothing to happen. Oh yeah, I should also finish my dailies. Oh my god.
向着星辰。向着星辰。
There better be a follow-up anecdote to this. Let me just say, right? It better be like I know where there's like a 3-part to like the deer's recovery. Like there better be at least a second part to this. There better be a follow-up at some point. Otherwise, I'll be mad. Alright, well, let's go see if we can find Varka around here. No, Varka's disciplining those guys. That doesn't count as anecdotes. Okay, let me actually take a look at the list of anecdotes again. Because I feel like that's probably good to check. Let's take a look, shall we? Luna 5. We did Clarence, we did both Sturins. Emily isn't Leah, but her one's usually on, like, her anecdote usually has a little marker. Then that's not there, which means she's not up. Game we have done both of Ilua's. Kachina is usually in the People of the Spring, and I don't see her thingamajig here either. We did Cookies, we did Nicole's. There are 7 Varkas, of which I believe we have now done 3, maybe? I don't know. We did Risley's, we did both Yoimiya's, and have we done Tsubai's? Have we done Tsubai's? I don't think we did. But I think she also shows up on the map, right? Yeah, she's in Chain of Veil, she's supposed to be. She's not here, which means she is also not up for anecdotes. Okay, so just one of Arca's ones. Okay, well, let's figure that out, I suppose. You appear after okay, you have to interact with the meeting point. Okay. That's it. Okay, alright. Yo, meeting point. Wow, let's look at the map. Wow. Oh, there he is. Yo, are you gonna break that? What if I just, I can't break it? Oh. Oh, are you gonna do it? Are you gonna... Okay, never mind. Hey, that's not quite forgeable.
用起来轻飘飘的。
That's cool.
算了，罗德卡莱的锻造工艺不合我胃口。等回了蒙德城，让瓦格纳帮我再把剑加重一点。
I feel like you heard that somewhere before. I think Noel also asked Wagner for the help with something
诺埃
similar.
尔，那也正常，那孩子也用不惯普通的武器。我本来还说。 想在罗德卡莱找点特别的矿石，给他造一把特别的剑带回去，作为礼物呢。
Okay.
结果我找了半天也没找到合适的矿石，看来这次只能空着手回去了。
Aren't there like these not quite unique ores like literally everywhere?
不过我听说诺埃尔正在学习骑那风压剑，那我正好也回去教他2招。
Yo, no way! Animal Noel went. Please, Animal Noel. That'd be so good.
那就最好。
Make Noel VV
这样的话，我可以教他怎么用剑打出风压了。虽然他离成为正式骑士还缺了一些契机，但先想个骑士称号吧。
Okay.
侦察骑士、施牙骑士， 还差个什么骑士呢？
By the way, Outrider in Chinese, like the term they use, literally translates to scouting knight. So, are we just not gonna come up with one for a while? Are we just gonna leave it at that? Okay, sure, whatever. And then I was back to lecturing freaking Varka's back to lecturing all the drunkards. Alright, well, there's that. Alright, there's our 2 anecdotes. The dailies will reset in 8 minutes, so let me just make sure I'm not missing anything that I should be doing before the dailies reset. Yeah, everything seems right. Oh, I never knew there was a side door here. Just casually puts a side door on the freaking Amsfarnia ruins. That's crazy. Well. I guess it's time to do the event, right? And then by the time we finish the event, the dailies would have reset, and we get to do the other 2 anecdotes. So let's send it, I suppose. It seems like we're going to Bida Harbor, which is like, is this the first time, like, for any quest we have to go to Bida Harbor? Like, what even is there in Bida Harbor? There's like nothing there. Like, I feel like all of the entire northern coastline of Sumeru is such a wasted opportunity. Like, at least, like, even if there was nothing else up north, the Bida Harbor should be more. You know what I mean? Whatever. Anyways, sightseeing with friends. The 2 of you run into several familiar faces in Bida Harbor in Sumeru. When will we ever go to Bida Harbor to run into those familiar faces? Whatever. And so, a rather special sightseeing journey begins. Reunite, my shroom buddy! So yeah, let me guess, we're gonna meet up with Bongohead and, what's her name? Harie? Or is it something like that? I actually don't remember her name. Or Hanye. Was it Hanye? I think it was Hanye. I don't know. Are we gonna meet up with the gang again? Anyways. Reunite, my shroom buddies. Go to Bida Harbor. A friend left a message at the Adventurers Guild inviting you and Paimon to visit her new shop in Bida Harbor. Alright, let's go. Go to Bida Harbor. The first time you ever see those words used together in a quest. Like, seriously, like, okay. Just, like, this compared to, like, this. Like, hello? Are we being for real? Like, I know Port Ormos is supposed to be a lot bigger. But, like, this is pathetic. Like, come on. Like, Bida Harbor is, like, freaking a third of the size of Caravan Ribat. Like, what's the thing compared to? Like, what's the closest comparison? Because, like, it's I don't even have a thing to compare it to. Like, what settlement is comparable to that? Like, it's like freaking... It's like, Solali's house, I feel like, has the same amount of grandeur as the entire harbor does. And that's one house compared to the entire harbor, which, you know what? If you look at it, it might as well just be one house. And yet another grandiosely upscale. Oh, I forgot. These quests aren't voiced because this is not the flagship event. Oh god, I destroyed my server enough already in last night's Star Wars stream. I'm voicing all the different characters. I guess I have to voice Paimon now. Hey, a fungus just floated past. Should I be doing that?
Normally, it's pretty dangerous to have fungi wandering around the city, right? Unless you're talking about the special cases. The super well-behaved ones have undergone training. Now that Paimon thinks about it, why does this feel so familiar? Haven't we been through this something like this before?
Hold on, is that Bongo Head?
That's right, it's Bongo Head, the fungi friend we met back in Sumeru. Wow, it's been so long since we last saw it. Come on, let's go say hi.
I would usually do an even higher pitch Paimon voice, but like my throat is too destroyed. Yo, that's everyone. Hanye or Hanya. Okay, I did mostly remember her name. She still tripped out in Fontaine clothes, by the way. I'm pretty sure she was stressed out. Last time we met her, she was decked out in Fontaine clothing, right? And she just kept it. Honestly, W. W drip. She's dressed better than the Traveler is. At least in the old outfit. I like the new outfit more. Anyways.
Looks like the message was delivered without a hitch. We meet again, Golden Comet's Silver Companion. It's been a long time. You're both so radiant and full of life. It feels as though no time has passed at all.
This is just rude, by the way. I guess it's for players that just haven't done the event, but like... Long time no see, Hanya.
It really is you, Hanya and Bunglehead. No wonder that message felt so familiar. Guess that means the bond between Paimon and Bunglehead is still just as strong as ever.
Hey, Bongohead is just chilling. Bongohead is bongoheading.
I imagine many different ways we might reunite. A grand feast or a creative welcome ceremony. Something that would give you guys a huge surprise. But in the end, they felt like a little too formal. You've been busy, and I was worried about taking up too much of your time might cause you trouble. Besides, our fungi friends prefer a calm and peaceful environment these days, so let's keep it simple and reunite in a manner that is both relaxed and easygoing.
Oh, there's Suka! Alright, who is decked out in Eremite gear. Did she get a tan the last time we met her, or did she get a tan since then? Like, I for a second I didn't recognize who this is until I read the name. I'm like, oh, that's the... Suka is the one that was working for the Yaoi Publishing House, right? Like, I haven't... It's been a really long time since this event. Since the first Bongo Head event. But, like... I'm not forgetting, right? Yes? Yeah, I think so.
That's right. The prose that Hanya's been reading really paid off. A calm state of mind does wonders for our lives, after all. At the end of the day, carefree chit-chat like this is the greatest joy of all.
Hey, there's Kindle Joy.
Suka's here too. There's also Kindle Joy, and who's this? This is my very own fungi friend, Storm Stress. You and Bongohead knocked us out back in the round of 32.
I remember that name slightly, I think.
You remember so well.
It's all starting to come back to me now.
Anyway, as you can see, dear Big Shots, we no longer need the chains of dates or places for our next meeting. Hani and I purchased this commercial district and transformed it into a little fungi playground. Congratulations, you now own about 50% of the harbor. W. Please let these guys develop the harbor into a better place. I'm begging you, Hoyo. Dawe, for listening. Wait, so you're saying these facilities here aren't rented for the new tabletop game, but...
You got it. From now on, we'll be living in Baida Harbor and promoting the fungus-themed tabletop game, as well as sharing our theories on communicating with animals. Wait, so will these guys just be around here now? Or are they still gonna go away? Like, after the event ends? Like, it makes perfect sense if, like, the gameplay is not accessible after the event anymore, but, like, will these guys just be here now? Like, please, Hoyo, I'm begging, just let the NPCs and maybe the mushrooms just chill around here in Baida Harbor. Baida Harbor needs some more life into it. And also, I'm never gonna pass up opportunity to talk to friggin' friends we met, right? Like, yeah. So come on, please. Hoyo, I'm begging, make it happen. Whoops.
Feel free to drop by and play with some fungi friends whenever you have time. Yay, fungi friends!
Oh my goodness, this is one of the best things Paimon's heard all day.
After the first fungi tournament, Paimon thought of so many ideas for playing together with Bongohead. Now we can finally make them all happen. Speaking of which, it must be pretty expensive to run this place, right?
Don't worry,
Mora isn't an issue for us right now. Recently, aside from raising funds by operating tabletop games like the Fungus Mechanicus and Little Fungi's Funtastic Fiesta with Mr. Balfour's help, we also consolidated our past experiences and organized our knowledge about beast taming and fungi into a more systematic theory, and tried printing a few books. In fact, some researchers were interested enough to offer me financial support, by using the knowledge I've accumulated to help make things more accessible for others. I earn Mora. In turn, this Mora helps my fungi friends live better lives. Everything has fallen into a positive cycle.
Wow, you're amazing. It really feels like Hanya has become a calm, dependable beast taming theory expert who can handle just about anything.
Yeah, the Hanya has become a lot more reliable since the first time we met her. It's all thanks to Suka's guidance. She encouraged me to follow the student's lead and challenge myself to master the skills I needed to learn.
Hey, I didn't teach you that kind of humility. I'm not a perfect teacher either. If someone compliments you, just accept it.
You make it sound easy, but there must have all been hard times too, right? There were plenty of challenges, yes, but we should let the past and all its hardships fade with the passage of time. My biggest regret is that over the past year I didn't really take our fungi friends out to have fun. Ever since I started consolidating my own series on beast taming, most of our days have been spent in caves and tree houses, running non-stop as day and night blurred together. The business side of things is exhausting, and the days spent racing against deadlines were truly hard to get through. I understand Suka's perspective a lot better now.
Well, it's not all negative feedback. There's still a sense of satisfaction when you finish a piece of work.
Yes, I agree. Every finished craft deserves a truly indulgent meal for celebration. Unfortunately, our fungi friends can't enjoy our food. From their perspective, perhaps, life might be getting boring. If this goes on for too long, their spirits will suffer, and that's not good at all.
So now that things on your end have settled down and you've got a chance to stay, how about the two of us take the fungi out to have some fun? We can let them play for as long as they want, and then bring them back afterwards. That way you can focus on your work, and the fungi will still get to enjoy themselves.
Oh, my voice. Voicing three female characters and giving all of them a different pitch and tone is difficult. My throat. Anyways, that's a great idea, Paimon.
Count me in. When it comes to sightseeing, I'm purely a theory type. I can only look things up in books. When I first came to Fontaine, I even managed to get myself lost. Hanya's even more of a dummy. She doesn't even know what fun places there are in Sumeru. She's completely absorbed in work.
Damn.
We stayed in Fontaine for so long last time, but the itinerary plan was terrible. In the end, I didn't even manage to visit the dessert shop I had my eyes on, and missed out on the macarons I've been curious about for so long.
Oh, we have a friend we can take you to.
But if it were Golden Comet and Silver Companion,
I'm sure you find all kinds of wonderful places. Places that would really impress our fungi friends and let them have the time of their lives. Then I need to put some thought into picking the right spots. Just a moment, please take this little camera with you. Hanya takes out the unassuming camera and gently places it on Bongohead's head. This is adorable. To everyone's surprise, Bongohead balances with ease, as if almost used to flying while carrying things like this. Damn. Well, that's a screenshot. First screenshot of the day. I should have screenshotted Vorka freaking lecturing Godwin. That felt cathartic. Bongohead once sit. Okay, wait, hold up. Did I read that text? Okay, okay, I missed that line. Let me read it. It may look ordinary, but it's actually a very special souvenir. Bongohead once saved a merchant's child who'd gotten lost in the southern part of Apham Woods. Out of gratitude, the merchant gave Bongohead many gifts, including this camera. Bonglehead really loves the image it captures, so it can also use it on its trip to preserve those memories. Wow, W Bonglehead. A photographer Bonglehead. I found the equipment specialist, Miss Helene, who sealed the camera's casing so it can work in the damp environments Bonglehead loves. It can even work underwater. W.
Which is to say, this camera is also one of Bonglehead's badges of honor.
Way to go, Bonglehead. Nice. Hey.
As for taking photos, don't you worry. The Traveler and Paimon are seasoned pros. The appearance of our gear doesn't matter. What matters is getting great shots. Traveler, let's get ready to be on our way. Don't forget the special food for our fungi friends.
That's right. Paimon remembers that part loud and clear. Make sure to bring plenty of marvelous jelly. The latest improved version tastes even better in store as well too. No matter how hot the environment gets, there's no need to worry about it going bad.
Just be careful not to give our friends too much at once. Overindulging isn't good for them. He got it. Jelly goes in the backpack.
Oh. Hello, Columbina.
Manya's got a few great places in mind. There'll be brand new spaces for the four fungi friends. It's been far, but long trips have their charm. Why don't we start with not one?
Okay, we're really starting far. Holy. Yo, Hanya, are you just gonna stay here now? Please, just make you stay here permanently. Please, please, please. Please, I need this. Please, Dawei, I need this. My bite at Harbor is kind of NPC-less. From here on, I'll handle the follow-up or work for the Little Fungi Playground. In the meantime, you should go out and have some fun with our fungi friends. Oh, there's Stormstress and Suka.
Alright, Stormstress, we're gonna clean up the main streets and docks of Beta Harbor this afternoon. It's the easiest and most stable job that the two of us have right now. We can earn enough to buy 10 servings of marvelous jelly in a single day. So let's both do our best.
W. Using the fungi's ability to their strengths. W. Yeah, like, come on. Like, this harbor can be, like... Okay, to be fair, there's actually a decent amount of NPCs here. It's just, like, the buildings. Like, there's, like, one house back there. And, like, one up here. And that's it. Anyways, okay, so we're just starting off as Notland. We're quite deep in Notland as well. We're going to the little plateau here. The Coatepec Mountain. Is that up or down? Just to be safe, I'm gonna teleport up. Yeah, seems like it's up. This is a quite scenic spot. Wait a second. There is no way. Hold up, hold up. There is no way. No shot. Oh my god. Okay, I have to do this. Yank that. There we go. The consequences of being Kanishless. Absolutely no shot. I'm supposed to have 100% in this place, and I use the compass a decent amount, so like the compass does catch Monotooths. So I guess this guy was just perfectly out of the way of any compasses. But alright, +1 chest. Hold up. Yeah. Okay, well, unlucky. Yeah, like I saw the little thing, I'm like, wait a second, that is missing a Monotooth. So what if I just do a little bit of mining? Like, if you're gonna put a bunch of ores right in front of me, like, don't mind if I do. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's actually continue along with the quest.
We finally made it. The journey was so long, but Paimon seems that...
Wait, that's what the mountain here is called? I'd never heard of this place name, but sure.
But Paimon really thinks Tetekpak Peak here in Silence of the Canopy territory has so much character. For fungi friends, this must be completely new. Paimon brought a few landscape paintings. We can let the fungi compare the paintings what they see right in front of them. They can take a close look, match the scene up, and start noticing all the little details they normally overlook. If that sparks their interest, then it means this place is perfect for deeper, longer exploration.
That's one way to do it. Oh yeah, I think I remember on the stream them briefly talking about this event.
Hey, when Primus got free time, shoot you guys book too, studying different sightseeing spots. That's a must-have skill for any good guide.
W guide.
Alright, shall we let our fungi friends try for them? Let's let them try for themselves. There we go.
Fucking hell, my sword's actually already. When we rotate your camera to match the picture with the current scenery and look for any missing scenery objects. Once you found said objects, we can record them. Through this comparison, your fungi companions may be able to appreciate the scenery before them more closely. Each landscape painting has 2 to 3 missing scenery objects. While attempting to record these missing scenery objects, you may need to adjust your camera angle multiple times. After recording all the missing scenery objects, the current landscape painting will be completed, bring a unique sense of achievement to your fungi companions. Damn, they reused the viewpoint texture. Okay, that's the ruin, so we match up with that. Okay. The trees should fit with those up there. And the waterfall should fit with this down here, and then this layer has to fit here. Okay, W. Okay, that's easy enough. Can I save the painting as a screenshot? I guess I can't. Okay, well, screw me, I guess. Let's keep going. Can I teleport here? No. You know what? I'm not paranoid. Okay. There we go, there's a pool with all the Goholosaurs. Oh, I can tab to hide it. Okay, that's cool. And I can have camera settings. Okay, it's for sensitivity. So the house will have to match here. Right? So the door is here. The dock will have to match. How does the dock work here? Where does the dock match? Okay, well, anyways. Okay, the distant trees should have to match there. Okay, there we go. Oh, we're going far. We're going to the local legend. Who are you? Topayo's aide. Alright, let's go. I could use Ethos here, but like, I'm just running this. Is a painting gonna include Is the painting gonna include the local legend obsidian pillar? No, it goes the other way. Unfortunate. That goes here. Right, line up with that mountain. This lines up with the Master of the Night Winds. Very nice. And this lines up with this ridge right here. Alright, cool. W. Go to the scenic spot. Do we have any quest descriptions here? Behold the grandeur, seize the splendor.
After a long trek, you and your fungi companions arrive at your first scenic spot. After confirming their points of interest, you begin your special tour. Also, I keep getting random friend requests from people. You know what? Fine, I'll accept it. Okay. Sometimes when I have to check, like, someone sends my friend request, like, random people send my friend requests. This is another competitor for the Stygian leaderboard, so I have to, like, check to, like, make sure they're not gonna, like, cook me in the future Stygian. Because I'm competitive like that. Like, I'm already falling quite behind on this leaderboard, but, like, the problem is, they're just Flinshammers, and I can't compete against Flinshammers. Okay, this is a special case. This is called C1 Skirk. But yeah, I just can't compete with people that have Flins in this Stygian. It's just not possible. Oh yeah, daily stories. I can claim those later. Okay, go to the scenic spot. Okay, we're going here now. This is a very big detour we just did over to the Flower Feather Clan, but that's neither here nor there. That looks like a puzzle. How have I done this puzzle? It would appear so. Yeah, I did this, yeah. Yeah, Bonglehead. And Kindlejoy.
Yep, looks like our fungi buddies really did find some interesting spots nearby. And they're super curious about the little Yumka source too.
Aye, Guide Paimon. Such organized planning.
Of course, it's Paimon's time to shine. I will make sure that our fungi friends enjoy this trip to the fullest.
Various creatures will appear around the tour route. Once these creatures appear in the viewfinder, you can press the shutter button to take a snapshot. You want to swap out of the film for the camera. As a result, there may be a certain interval between two snapshots. The greater the number of creatures captured in a single picture, the more novel it will be for fungi companions, and the higher the fun score you will receive. Fun score? What is this, Undertale? Okay. Fun subjects. Battle source, are they playing with the phlogiston? Sure are. Burb. Okay, well, I thought there were gonna be more burbs. Never mind. Oh, there's said more burbs. Holy.
Long-necked rhinos,
They're one of a kind, or something like that. I didn't actually read. Oh, capybaras! Yo! Oh, there's a little Caholosaurus. Oh, that was a time. That was a quick time event. Okay, I should have waited for that bird. It's okay, I can still take a photo of that. Okay, I could have got the you can still the shot as well. I can still do that. Although I lose the multiplier, I suppose. Okay, I need to be more patient. I just need to be more patient. I need to be more patient. I just need to be more patient. Yeah, I could have gotten 5 there. Ooh. That was goated. Heading to the next touring zone. Heading to the next touring zone that Paimon suggested. Oh, there's a little bongo head. There's a camera symbol on the bottom left. Hold up.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. Let me just delete my avatar real quick so that you can see that little bongo head in the next transition. It's so hard to get that. These count too? That should not have counted for 4 because those are covered by the blush, but that's fine. Oh, okay. Oh, you just have to be really patient. You just have to be really patient for that one. You just have to trust it will pay off. Isn't this the part where, during that freaking Pokemon quest, where you have to do the stealth mission? Because I absolutely hated that. Okay, let's scout out. Okay, there. Oh, it's a Tonkosaurus. Out here. Waiting pays off. This whole event is teaching me that patience is a virtue. Or not. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it really doesn't. It just feels like a little bit of gambling, but it's fine. Can I get the 3? No, I don't get the angle for that. Well, let's get both of them at least. Okay, this is the big one. You have to. That's a quick time event. That's a quick time event to end there. That's a quick time event. That's a QTE there. I thought you were gonna be more time for that. Alright, well.
Given Hanya's taken our fungi friends there, Paimon is the expert guide,
something. That's no time at all for me to read this. Sightseeing with friends, a trip to Fontaine. After wrapping up your trips through Natalan, you and your fungi friends are off to the next destination on Paimon's list. I'm gonna keep my avatar off so you can see a little bungo head loading symbol the next time, and then I'll put my avatar back on. Going here? Sure, I guess? Are we going to the court? If the court is this way, right? Like the city. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, we're going to the city. Is that the Clementine line? I've seen the Clementine line, right? No, this is... Yeah, this is the Clementine line. I swear if I somehow pick up Oculus off of this, I'll be mad. But he's gonna have to mark it on the interactive map. Okay, we're just going off to the top of the Aquabus line.
What a trek! Fontaine's photography pros have raved about this place like a million times. They say it's one of the best photo spots to appreciate the nation's tidy and balanced layout.
It's true that we rarely see it from this angle. Yeah, this is my first time up here. Ponghead sure seems happy. And so does Kindlejoy.
Oh, our fungi friends are totally entranced. Guess Hanya didn't get to bring them here last time. Well then, let's get this started. Those popular landscape paintings from earlier should help spark some ideas for our fungi friends.
Ooh, during the sunset as well? Okay, you bet that I'm just gonna take a photo of this myself first. Wait. Is the cinema music playing? Let me turn the music up a bit on my end. Oh my god. Was Navia posing there? Come on, Navia pose again. Okay, I don't think Navia's gonna pose anytime soon, so let me just... There we go. That hides the icon a little bit. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Bringing Navia was the right choice after all.
告诉我，身边有一把不趁手的武器，会比没有更危险。
Alright. Okay, wow, that is... You know, that's a pretty good drawing, but, like, it clashes with the style a little bit, but it's fine. Very nice drawing, but I just wasn't expecting such thick lines. But yeah, this lines up. This tower lines up with that tower. And the left tower lines up with this left tower right here. Whoever drew this was on a very wide FOV lens. Alright, we're going to the new FRI. This better be of the cubes, right? This has to be. Oh yeah, look at that vantage point. There's 100% the cubes. Never mind. It's actually on the new FRI. Okay, okay. Just give me a moment here. Can we just, like, why are we taking a picture of this so we could be taking a picture of this? Like, this is okay, such a more distinctive landmark. Line up the mountain. There we go. And line up the rain down here. Alright, let's go here. Speaking of which, Paimon was wonders about the blur beast we met before. Paimon's a little concerned since we were passing through anyway. Why not check up on it? Sure, I guess. We can get sidetracked in the middle of a quest. That thing is over there, right? Sure, you know what? Alright, let's go check up on that. Yeah, I haven't finished this little exploration thing yet. I barely explored Montana. I think I'm like 1 or 2 days into this. Alright, fine. Let's check up on this. It's here, right? Is it here? I legitimately do not remember. Was it not in here? Ooh, I would take all the barrel conches though. This is a decent amount of it, no? Am I dumb? Where is that blue beast then? There's a little new museum machine there. Is it not this? Then where is it? Where would that be for a dialogue trigger off there? Is this not the Water Beast's house? I actually don't know what these little houses are there for. Oh, hello. Spy the window if you're looking for the seal. The where? Which window? I don't see the window. Like these are a lot of windows here. I don't see the seal. North side window. Oh, there he is. Okay. Is that it? Okay. Very puff. Not me getting sidetracked in the middle of an event. It's fine. I'm already voicing Paimon anyway. It's time to. My my vocal cords are already getting wrecked. Might as well wreck it more.
Hey, Berry Puff seems to be able to recognize us now. That's right, it's us again. We brought you food too. Traveler, let's feed Berry Puff something delicious just like last time, shall we? For some reason, the Bubble Beast doesn't seem to be paying attention to you. Oh, I am basically out of fish. I need to get more fish. Huh? Why are you eating anymore? Maybe he's already full. But Berry Puff doesn't seem that energetic. He already ate. Should be more active, right? Hey, he's speaking about not being picky. It seems you're looking in that direction. Oh, we want to free that thing, right? Ah, there's another Bubble Beast trapped by the water weeds. So that's why it's been acting weirdly. It's worried about its partner to eat. Traveler, let's cut off the water weeds and set its friend free. Alright, let's go. My vocal cords are actually so cooked. Any new dialogue? Oh no, it's just saying no, I made a mistake. No. Okay, never mind. You're fine. Let's read the dialogue. Looks like Berry Puff's concerned about what's happening over there. Let's go check it out, Traveler. Okay, let's go. Again, not me getting sidetracked by like 2-year-old content in the middle of doing an event. The faff. French moment. Do not, whatever we do not let a seal push you in France. And announce it to everyone else the next day. Under no circumstance to do that. He looks very happy. Well then, Traveler, let's give him some food. This time, the Buller Beast sniffs the food you hand over inquiringly, before swallowing it in one gulp, happily clapping his stomach afterward. The Buller Beast circles you a few times as if in thanks, and then turns around. Through the partition of crystalline transparence, it joins its kindred in something akin to a song. Their voice is joyous. Yeah, that should do it. Oh, let's go. Pulse value increased. It seems like it's having a lot of fun with its own kind. Traveler, maybe you should leave them be for now. Okay, let's actually make a marker here, because I'm pretty sure the last time I did this was literally months ago. Very puff. I'm good at typing. Alright, now let's go back to the event. Back to regularly scheduled programming.
Yeah.
Okay, come on. We can go up that, right? Okay, close enough. What is this thing for again? I don't remember. What is this for? I think I already did this, right? Yeah, I think I already did this. At some point before. Oh, never mind. I have not done this. Okay, well, plus one chest. Sure, I'll take it. I'm finding out so much more. That's the, if I have a chest, if I have a nickel for every chest I discover while doing this event today, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that happened twice. If I grab 3 and go into the portal, what does it do? If it brings me to that building over there, I don't have an ability that I can use to aim. That island over there, I already did that. I already did that island. So I don't know. If that's what brings if that's what brings me to, I think I already did that. Anyways, I'm not getting sidetracked anymore. Let's do this. The mountain is there. Well, okay, the peak is here. And this cliff is here. Alright, W. But yeah, all I'm saying is that if this leads me to that tip of the building over there, I did that. So, let's see. Sightseeing with friends, underwater fun. Besides the iconic photo spot right outside the Court of Fontaine, Paimon seems to have an underwater tour planned as well. Alright, let's go underwater. Wait, hold up. I'm actually interested. Hold up. Let me check a thing there real quick. Oh yeah, the freaking my wave rider is still there from doing the Hilichurl boy thingamajig. Yeah, I haven't explored this side of the island yet. I kind of just explored on what was I doing? I think I was doing this by poles, and so I just kept exploring until I lost 50-50 and then I stopped. I mean, yeah, Fontaine should theoretically be the last place I haven't, explored yet. So, yeah, I'm just slowly progressing through it whenever I need primo jumps. Anyways.
Ta-da, we're here! Let's go in from the shallow bit. It feels like we're walking into a painting, one that unfolds right before our very eyes.
Oh! Marine! Let's go. Oh god, I need to come up with another voice. How do I separate a Paimon voice from a Melusine voice? No, okay, I just have to do a voice with a French accent. No, that's just what I have to do.
It's you. You bought some new compagnons.
Are they... I don't know how to do the French accent, man. I'm on the wrong side of Canada for this. I'm on the wrong side of Canada.
It's you. And you brought some new companions. Are they fungi? I only ever heard about them. What a lovely surprise! And Melusine hanging out here.
Good to see you again, Marine.
I'm not hanging out. I am picking Tadalga for this year's pickled batch. A lot of the others have returned to the village to help too.
Compagnon sounds like a type of mushroom. Fair enough.
Anguien and little Rosan both took leave and come back to help. They've hard at work right now.
I can't do a French accent. I just can't. I can speak French. I can't speak French. I'm not that fluent. But if you give me a French sentence, I can read it in French and it'll be fine. But I just can't read an English sentence in French accent. Anyways,
they're out at work right now, and I'll be heading to the water in myself in a bit.
Okay, no British person calls himself Marine. Marine is not a British name. Marine is very French.
You know, Anguien wasn't wrong. The blue fungi really do look a lot like Tadalga. Not in the food sense. I just meant they're cute. Nothing else.
Okay, yeah, but just Marine is also just not an English name. It's a French name. That's why I pronounce it like that, because it's Marine. Marine is actually a name that people use in France. It's nobody in England calls himself Marine.
Hey, you got a good eye for cuteness.
Our fungi friends really are adorable.
Anyway, really nice meeting you. I should get going. Enjoy the rest of your time here. Okay, what shall we head out to? We're gonna see, we're gonna get some amazing underwater shots in Fontaine with our fungi friends.
Freaking French accent jump scare. Like, every time I have to voice the melodies, because, like, the way that Hoyo in English voices the melodies, they always add a little bit of French accent to them. And so, like, I have to do that too, surely. So, like, it's cooked. Okay, remember? Patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. Never mind, patience does not pay off. Okay. Cooked. So the August count? Okay, sure, why the hell not? And that one chef with a mean French accent? That is, I need more descriptions of that, friend. J'ai besoin plus de description. Go for your story quest, owner of Hotel de Boeuf? Yeah, I did her story quest. Okay, it's so hard to get people in the same shot. Okay. Surely I can catch more than 3, right? I can greed? Yeah, I can greed. Let's go. Patience wins. Okay, more than... There we go. We can move on. There we go. Little bongo head thing. I just wanted to show that. Now the avatar goes back on. Oh. I clicked into the game and that meant freaking take a game picture. Cooked. Oh my god. No way, bro. The Melzies count too, sure. Dawson Hats looks so well behaved, true. 4? 4. 4. 4. No 4. Okay. Cooked. Oh! Again! Patience and virtue. I should have just waited. That's a 7 right there. Oh wait, there's still one more there. Distance those mechanisms that I can't read that fast. +1 Melazine. Oh yeah, that was what Marie mentioned, right? Was that what Marie mentioned about setting up the thing? Or was I, like, not paying attention? Oh my god. Actual QTE at the end there. They need to stop putting those QTEs at the end, because I just don't know when they're about to move on. Oh, there's a bar on the top, I just realized. Okay, well that would have been good to know. There was a bar on the top. Are we gonna get more than 2? Nope. Why how the fish still moves when it's paused? Like little ambient, like the fish particles. Oh, there we go. Why are we in a weird angle? This is gonna trigger my vertigo, I swear to God. Okay, finally. I should have waited a little bit there. But oh, there we go. We got gold. Illusions are but illusions from the Fontaine Sea. Yep. Actually, it's actually a lake, not a sea. It's a Great Fontaine Lake because it's actually fresh water instead of salt water. Do I usually stream watching the Virgin streams? No, I usually don't, because I watch other people stream watching the Virgin streams. And also, usually they're just not at a good time, because they're almost always on a Friday morning, and I can't stream that late. Or I guess that early.
without disturbing when I'm at dorms, because then I could disturb all my dorm mates. But actually, the Fountain Sea is the name for the primordials. Oh, I thought I said the Fontaine Sea, the Fontainer Sea. Okay. I thought you were talking about like the like the Fontaine like sea on the surface. Okay, that's me having the chat on too small of a font and not being able to read. But yeah, the thing on the surface, I'm on the side. Fun fact, it's canonically like an academic debate whether the water on the surface of Fontaine, right? Like over here, this. Hold up. There we go. This. Whether this is a lake or a sea. The game says it's a lake, so I trust that's a lake. No, the Caspian Sea is a sea because it's saltwater. It's saltwater, so it's a sea. And same goes for the Aral Sea when that existed. Like, yeah, it's this is no, it is not salty, which is why it's a lake. I'm on the side that this is a lake. Like, the difference between like the Great Lakes, right, and the Caspian Sea is that the Caspian Sea is the saltwater, whereas the Great Lakes, over here in Canada and America, they're all freshwater. So that's the difference. So this is a lake. This entire thing is a huge lake. Anyways. Yes, this is a sea, because it's together with the rest of the sea. This is a lake. The stuff on the plateau, the things on the plateau is freshwater, and the things below the plateau are saltwater. So this is sea, this is sea, this is a lake. That's how that works. I don't make the rules. Anyways, we're not getting into a canonical, like, Fontanian academic debate. It's just a really fun fact that, like, this is technically a lake. And that people in-game argue about it. Anyways, sightseeing with friends. Back to Sumeru. After traveling for some time, Paimon has a new plan. We take our fungi friends to 6 different spots across Scotland and Fontaine. That's pretty impressive for a casual outing. Wait, Paimon just remembered. It's because Hanya is actually a bit of a stranger and I can't read all of that. Anyways. Oh, we're going to the Palace of Alcazar. The Palace of Alcazarzare. Maybe we can find Dory. Who knows? Feast your eyes on the Palace of Alcazarzare. Pretty plants as far as the eye can see. You must actually notice how beautiful it was, here earlier in our travels, but our fungi friends probably haven't had a chance to really look around yet, huh? Well, Bongohead sure seems happy. And so does Kindlejoy. Yeah, this is definitely right up their alley. Okay, it's time to check some landscape painting that best captures Sumeru's unique essence. Bongohead and Kindlejoy, come take a look and compare them. I heard you want to skip dialogue, skips it for you. My god. Here it is. Roof with roof. This roof with this roof. There we go. And, oh, one last part. Waterfall with this waterfall. No? Are we not going for the waterfall? What are we going for? Oh, we're going for the pavilion, I see. Alright, next spot. Oh, we're going to... I think there's a name for this oasis, I just don't remember. But we're going right outside the Temple of Silence. In fact, can we just teleport here? Okay, why does that teleport me here? Huh? Sessos? Are you too poor to afford a teleport waypoint or something? Please, just buy a teleport waypoint. Subwood Oasis. That sounds about right. But just because it's funny to do, I'm still gonna fact check you. It's in here, right? Yeah, Subwood Oasis. Okay, you're right. What is the mail? Oh, event ending. Well, guess what I'm doing right now. Come on. Where are we gonna? Again, I guess we'll probably take the photo like this way, right? To all the. This is not really sand dunes. It's more cliffs than sand dunes. Holy Navia Yap. I factored it myself. I have the wiki open. They can't commit the cardinal sin of being wrong on the internet. That's a death sentence. Yeah, imagine being wrong on the internet. It can't be me. And yes, Navia is a yapper. This is her hello. Let's see, where's the in the desert? She is very much a yapper.
盲目乐观可不行。假如你在灰河待过一段时间，应该会发现枫丹还是有不少其他帮派的，他们的目的不一，并不都像慈眉会那样友善，你可要多加留心。啊，如有必要。
She is very much a yapper. Anyways. Oh, we're actually taking the picture this way. Okay, Hilichurl Hut goes to Hilichurl Hut. And the temple there goes to the temple there. So, there we go. Oh, there's one more? Where is it? Oh, on the left side. I didn't even notice there's a thing on the left side. Tree with tree. No? Not tree with tree? Yeah, there we go. Tree with tree. Before I leave, I'm just gonna pick up a few of the frickin' coconuts because I need those for a few recipes that I haven't gotten proficient in. Okay, I can't even freaking knock these guys down. Okay, you know what? Is it not ahead of time? I think it's not ahead of time. There's some more over here. There's some more over there. There's also some more over here. And you be careful not to accidentally hit the... I guess I can just hit the things. I mean, hey, what else are you supposed to do other than to bring Nahada for such occasions? I mean, it's a lot more convenient. Okay, do I really need these guys as drops? No, not really. Okay. There we go. Let's go across here. Is that everything? Looks like everything. What is that? That is a dendrogranum, right? That's a dendrogranum in the distance. Yeah, seems like it. Alright, sure, let's keep moving. Nah, you have no clue how long I've actually needed those coconuts to get some proficiency on the recipes. I'm just too lazy to go out there and grab it myself. So if I'm like right in the oasis, like don't mind me. Also, are we just going right back to Beta Harbor? Are they actually dates? Those look like coconuts. They're actually dates. Are these dates? I can't tell from the description. I can't tell from the description what it's supposed to be. Okay, sure. Then I trust that. But like, the description looks like it could be coconuts.
四枚灰的标志是母亲设计的，
Also, fair
我非常喜欢。
enough. Fair enough. But they just look like coconuts.
轮廓像
Like
个
in the way they're placed. Anyways, this way. We're just going right back to where we started. Okay, sure. Where actually? Wait, hold up. This way? Oh, on the dock. I thought it was on Moika. I legit thought it was on Moika. Anyways, ship with ship. Tower with tower. And there we go. Okay, we're just going 3 kilometers away. Well, hello, Hanye and Natsuka. Goodbye. I will be going on the 3-kilometer expedition again. Okay, why do we go from here all the way back here, only to go back like 5 meters away? Like, what is the strat here? What is the strat? Okay, don't think I grab that anymore. It's fine. Like, this is what we did earlier in Notland as well, right? We were chilling here, and then we went all the way to Kowakin, and then we come back. Like, okay.
Next up is a special route Paimon picked out after really careful planning. We'll be walking for a while though. First off, the desert oasis.
We were literally just here.
Then we'll head through the Maltiima forest, and then after that, back to Beta Harbor.
How do we get from here to Maltiima? Okay, whatever.
Paimon's been thinking about this. The desert, the forest, the valleys in Sumeru feel super different. But we pretty much never seen them all in one trip, have we? Just saying, we didn't have to rush this time. Paimon says we should take it nice and slow and soak it all in.
Sure thing, no rush, just vibes. Chilling in the desert. Sure. That's famously what you should be doing in the desert. Taking it slow.
Ooh, our strong friends look ready and raring to go. Let's hit the road.
Alright. This is the part where we use the camera, right? Yeah, it is. Alright, let's send it. Okay. There's nothing there. Sure, I guess Holotrolls and the Rune Guards can be a subject of. Okay, they're getting too close. Let me just do this. What? Are these guys fighting? Oh, they sure are. More Holotrolls. Even more Hello Trolls. Oh, this would have been the shot, wouldn't it? Okay, I need to read all that text after this because that's like a freaking holy essay. British tourist stabbed by a Vietnamese officer. Also, how is something like this generally viewed locally? Yeah, that's Reddit. That's just Reddit. Okay. I feel like filming like a nature documentary. Here you see the hillagers run towards their natural enemy, the fungi, who are battling for the precious resources of Talmud Oasis. And here you see in the distance the arrival of of the subterfuge. If only Aoife had an Aussie accent. Oh. I don't even know how to do an Aussie accent. It's that's 5? Okay. Sure, I'll just give those 4. It's pretty good. Alright. Oh, there's some subjects. Another test subject. I'm getting better at this, I feel like. Yeah, I already got gold. Those are pretty generous with hitboxes. Okay, know that's about to end, so we don't have too much time for a perfect shot here. I just take the shot in case the shot ends right here. Okay. Alright, W. 3,800, that's pretty good. Alright, huge W's.
It's time to go back up and meet with Hanya and Suka.
Alright. I have to give them all a different voice again. Ah, that's so annoying. I can only voice so many characters. My vocal range is only so wide. Ooh, Mora. I really need that 90k Mora. Let's see, how much more do I have with that 90k? 200k. Ooh. Alright, this is the epilogue, right? I think that little symbol means epilogue. A new day at the Little Fungi Playground. Return to Bida Harbor. After several days of travel and fun, you return to the Little Fungi Playground at Bida Harbor, accompanied by your fungi friends. Alright, let's go back to Bida Harbor. I really hope Hanya and Suka just stays around in Bida Harbor. Afterwards, because it sounds like they're just gonna stay here now. So I really hope they just actually stay here. It will actually be like freaking... It will bring up the tourist attraction to Bida Harbor probably around 200% if they were just here. Like, what else is there in Bida Harbor?
Hanya, Suka, we're back!
I could already hear Mungo Head and Killjoy's cheerful steps from a distance. Looks like you really had a blast this time.
can tell they're having fun from that far away. I still can't read the emotions in our fungi friends' footsteps. Guess I got a lot to learn. There's always more to learn. Hehe, this trip really did feel different. Running around with our fungi friends and coming back to the little fungi playground. It feels like coming home to a nice meal after a long day of playing outside. How about we take a photo together right now? Paimon remembers reading in the Steamberg that many famous travel journals line up all the little snapshots from a trip in chronological order. Now that the Silver Companion mentions it, I've gotten so used to having these fungi friends around all these years, we've never really taken a proper photo together. You two big shots really know how to wrap up the adventure nicely. The two fungi seems to be loving it. Alright, let's use Bungohead's camera, set it on the tripod, and take a timed group photo. Once Hania and Suka are less busy, we can all go out and have fun together like this again. Yippee! Speaking of which, Bungohead is really talented at taking photos. True. Paimon picked out a few good shots and put them together with our group photo. Hania and Suka can check them out too.
Wow, you really thought of everything.
Oh, and Paimon brought some souvenirs for you. Here, the macarons you didn't get to try before.
W. Huge W.
Oh, I only said it in passing, and you actually remembered it? Silver Companion, I am so touched.
To avoid troubling like you, I can't speak. To avoid troubling you like this in the future, I really need to fix my bad habits. I'll plan trips properly in advance, and not just on paper.
You know, you and friends are hanging out and chatting freely. Even often comments can show what's really on your mind.
When did you get it? I didn't even notice.
Oh, back when we're taking photos of Fontaine.
Okay, I think that much was obvious. But I think the question was supposed to be about when did okay, whatever. Oh, there we go. There was the. Damn, Paimon just got someone to get the macaron for her. Huge W. Common Paimon W.
While you were watching the scenery as Bungohead, Paimon got a newsie to help out and gave her a little tip for the trouble. Don't worry, Paimon prepared your share too. Paimon wouldn't forget.
Again, common Paimon W.
Paimon even reminded the newsie to go straight for her favorite flavor as soon as she got inside. We already tried almost every dessert in Fontaine, so Paimon's not sure how much of a surprise this will actually be.
Oh, anything Paimon picks is bound to be delicious. I mean, it's she is the expert in the area.
Really? Then Paimon will buy you treats more often.
Huge W.
Too bad there aren't any sweets made especially for our fungi friends. How amazing would it be if we can cuddle up with them and enjoy a table full of delicious food?
No need to worry about that. In the process of refining on fungi communities, I've been conducting foundational research on the food that fungi enjoy. My goal is to identify ingredients that both fungi and humans can eat, so our buddies don't have to live off every flavor of marvelous jelly all year long. One day, I'll find the ingredients that will satisfy both human and fungi tastes and design delicious dishes we can all enjoy together. And when it comes to putting theory into practice, I'll be the master chef, just in case Hania ends up ruining our 11th spot. I feel like there is a story behind that, but...
Sounds like the day we sit in a circle and share our meal with our fungi friends isn't far off, right?
We'll be waiting for your good news, Hania. This conversation is doing huge damage to my vocal cords right now. In that case, please do come back and visit the little fungi playground when you have to get the chance. We and all our fungi friends will always be here. Please! Oh, you have drilled it in so many times that these guys are here to stay. So please let them stay after the event. I am begging. I am begging. Please, 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 please. I am begging. This combo is doing huge damage to my ability to stay awake.
Who knows?
The surprise might even arrive even sooner than you expect. Please let these guys stay. I am actually begging. Little fungi playground. W. Alright. I have to click confirm. I forgot. Hopefully, again, these guys will stay here after the event ends, because they said they would. From here on, I'll handle the follow-up work for the low fungi playground. In the meantime, you should go on and have fun with our fungi friends. I think I already talked to these two before. Oh? Holy... Okay, there's some text here. Okay, we are reading. They probably won't, but like, the thing is, oh my god, there's a lot of text here. Jeez. They've been working. Anyways. It probably won't, but it'd be really nice if they did, and especially because they said it so many times, and they're just gonna stay here now. Oh yeah, they just took pictures and went to farm domains. Yeah, I like to read all the little flavor texts that they bring with events. Okay, on fungi communities, draft manuscript. Oh dear God. Okay, we're reading this. We are reading this. We are 100% reading this. Hold up. Let me sip some water. Me artificially lengthening the strength of the stream by going through all this? Well, you surely wasn't around when I did the Kisi Island world quest. I spent a whole hour just reading through all the text. I mean, to be fair, it was really interesting Hyperborea lore. Anyways, let's read this, because I just think it's fun. On Fungi Community's draft manuscript, it appears to be an article that Hanya is working on. Many words and phrases have been circled and marked to revise, or needs refinement. Judging by the handwriting, aside from Hanya's own notes, there are also annotations added by Suka in the margins. Some paragraphs have been crossed out entirely with an attached note. Teachers from the Immortal consider this point debatable. Damn. Really just what citation needed. Though the handwriting is somewhat unpolished and many word choices feel imprecise, it is clear that Hanya is trying her best to standardize her expressions, aligning them with formal academic writing. Introduction. This volume aims to explain the living habits and key behavioral patterns of fungi, providing theoretical support for beast tamers, biological researchers, and animal enthusiasts who may need to interact with them. Based on the typical stages of interacting with a fungi, this book is divided into the following sections. 1. Activity ranges and species identification. 2. Preliminary preparations and required materials. 3. Reducing hostility and establishing a basis for communication. Alright, sure. Have fun doing that. I'll probably be reading for a good, like, half hour at least. Yep. Have fun doing that, and, I'll be back, on Tuesday? Tuesday was Wednesday. Well, it'll be Wednesday for you either way. But, yeah, sometimes Tuesday, Wednesday-ish, I will be back on Starro. Anyways, what was I on? 4. Fundamental methods of interaction. 5. Danger signals and withdrawal procedures. Okay, we just skip over the first few parts. Part 3. Reducing hostility and establishing a basis for communication. Over the course of several years of research, the author has directly observed 1,332 individual fungi. Oh, that's a lot. Holy. All conclusions presented below are derived from data analysis based on first-hand field studies. Also, yeah, Hanya is getting good at the academic writing style. This feels like I'm reading a paper. It should be noted that although most fungi do not proactively seek out other creatures to attack, 92% of fungi enter a combat-ready state upon detecting human proximity. Earning their trust is therefore no simple task. In the past, some researchers attempted to forcibly control fungi through the use of specialized drugs and devices. Cue to the first fungi event. However, such methods carry significantly greater risks. They might induce heightened aggression and cause fungi to expand their activity range and even provoke indiscriminate attacks against all humans within their perceptual radius. Efforts by the academia to neutralize these risks have likewise reached an impasse, with no practical solutions in sight in the short term. For this reason, the use of any devices and or potions that have not undergone comprehensive validation is strongly discouraged. At present, the method with the lowest learning cost and greatest stability involves the use of intermediary animals. Fungi exhibit a lower level of vigilance towards wild animals. With the assistance of animal companions, it is possible to significantly reduce their hostility. Although the success rate remains extremely low, averaging only around 6%. Holy, that is not great.
This approach is currently the most stable and safest option available. My eyes just skimmed to the numbers with more attached. I'm like, holy shit, that is a lot of Mora. With a scenario, dust bursts are considered relatively ideal choice. Yeah, they're freaking Death Shred Morse code noises. The expected training period for a dust bird is approximately 1 year, with projected costs ranging from 900k to 1.45 million Mora. Depending on the tamer's level of expertise, expense may rise as high as 1.8 million Mora. Whew, this is a costly behavior. What? This is a costly, like, freaking experiment. Like, holy. The amount of money that it must have taken Hanya to do this. Part 5. Danger signals and withdrawal procedures. Even after preliminary trust has been established and close-range contact has successfully achieved, one must not let their guard down. Certain forms of body language and gestures commonly used by humans may inadvertently provoke fungi, causing them to re-enter a state of heightened alert. For example, a fungus with the ability to levitate may suddenly lift off from the ground, its body rising and falling in a steady rhythm. In such cases, contact should be temporarily suspended, wait for the fungus to regain emotional stability before making it clear that no hostile intent is present. Maintaining patience in a low-profile posture at all times is essential to gradually building a stable foundation of trust. During the withdrawal process, the first priority is to consciously avoid large or abrupt bodily movements. Part 9. Oh my god. Secondary effects of fungal ability. As a subclass of broadly defined mystical beasts, fungi are capable of using elemental energy to a limited extent. When handled improperly, this elemental energy may produce unpredictable effects on the nearby individuals and the surrounding environment. Okay. At the same time, according to the current biological classifications, fungi are believed to originate from mutated spores. Although large-scale evidence is still lacking, one possibility cannot be ruled out. Once a fungus reaches a certain range, any groundbreaking lore yet? The fact that there's apparently 12 chapters to this thing, and also, girls spent millions of Mora, running this experiment. I guess it's hobby activity research. Research is the right word. Girls spent millions of Mora. This is crazy. Poor Hanya, freaking must have taken a lot to get those money. Anyways, back to reading. I do I miss reading research papers in college? Reading them is fine. Writing them is hell. Let's see. Once a fungus reaches a certain stage of growth, it may begin to release additional spores. That's what fungus in fact usually do. Writing them is fine. Reading them, no. Writing them is annoying. It takes so long and it's annoying, and the review process is cringe. Reading is fine as long as the topic that's all right. Some people write in the most obtuse way possible. True, but I don't know. Maybe I just read papers that are well written, but I think reading them is all right. Anyways, let's see. Potential pathological manifestations resulting from spore inhalation have yet to be established. For this reason, prolonged cohabitation with fungi in enclosed spaces should be avoided, even when sheltering inside a tent. Frequent ventilation must be ensured. W device. I mean, generally, yeah, if you're chilling with all the fungi, it's a good idea for there to be good ventilation. Part 12. Food's acceptance to fungi. Food serves as an important bridge for building trust and strengthening bonds. In order to form a stable partnership with fungi, it is essential to understand their dietary preferences. Also, string beans are a very good snack. Eat them like fries. String beans. I need to... No, you mean just green beans. For example, string beans. Oh yeah, sure, regular beans, yeah. They're a pretty good snack. Yeah, 豆角, yeah. I never heard people call that string beans before. I just I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like it. Anyways, yeah, pretty good food. Let's see. Technically speaking, fungi do not eat in the conventional sense. Instead, they absorb nutrients from specific environments through a unique process. In previous studies, Amorta researchers discovered that plant-based gels can be used to store the substance required by fungi over extended periods. These gels function as nutrient carriers, providing sustained nourishment. This to me is noodle, which is not what they are, but then again, people call them mung beans. Yeah, I get that. I get it. I think mung beans is the actual like name people use for this, right? Yeah. So I don't know. That's fair. I just haven't heard people use string beans before. Yeah. This gel has since been refined into a stable form known as a marvelous jelly. Its basic preparation method is detailed in the Appendix 3, while techniques for extracting and adding flavor can be found in Appendix 4. But every time there's a little dish that's translated to green. That's because they don't know how to translate. Yeah, that's just not translated properly. That. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Due to the lack of extensive case studies, this section lists only ingredients whose flavors have been accepted by some fungi. Material currently confirmed to be relatively stable includes berry mint, mulberry crab roe, lavender melon onion, bold fruit, coffee, lacquerberry. Materials not recommended includes Korean chili. I wonder why. Pepper. I wonder why. Raw meat, dairy products. Oh, they're lactose intolerant. Almond, spice, and spinal fruit. Alright, there we go. Okay. Draft of the Fungi Clan. This seems to be the manuscript Suka mentioned she was arising. However, the table is currently covered in handwritten drafts. Most of the chapters look like snippets recorded in a sudden burst of inspiration. The handwriting is wild and unrestrained. Shut. I'm not gracing that was reading that message. It's on par with a doctor's prescription. Aside from Suka herself, it's likely that no one can make heads or tails of it. I mean, yeah, if you're like writing like Chinese or Japanese and like 草书, yeah, it kind of is like that. Let's see. Letter from the academia. Okay, who's this from? We don't get a name. Great. To Hania and Suka. My dear friends, it's been far too long. How have you been? How are your fungi friends doing? I hear you'll soon be settling down in Beta Harbor. That's certainly something worth celebrating. When the time comes, please let me know. I'll visit together with Miss Naja. In addition to some gifts prepared to the two of you, I also come with some little outfits for Twirly Whirly. In addition to some, now there's been one piece of bad news and one piece of good news of late. The bad news is about the Wisdom Orb. Some problems can't be solved with money alone. Miss Naja has given it everything she has to this whole time, but she remains unable to alter the orb's underlying mechanisms. According to her, the elemental irregularities caused by such devices stem entirely from their operational principles. As long as their core functions are retained, the risk remains unavoidable. So it's just, unfortunately, just part of their design. As a result, everyone is now inclined to abandon this particular technology. That said, based on your letters and on seeing how happily your fungus companions have grown over the years, I truly believe that you will be able to carve out a new path even without the use of any devices. One that allows you to reliably identify friendly fungus companions and establish comprehensive sets of methods for coexisting with them. The good news is that of the materials we sent, along with the draft of On Fungi Communities, have provided unparalleled real-world case studies for the field of fungus studies. At present, even Ratawaist students like myself have heard that fungus studies have received funding on a scale far beyond anything in the past. Huge W. If it one day grows into a major discipline filled with many scholars, who knows, perhaps the academia would even invite you over to serve as a consultant, Hania. Let's talk more the next time we meet. Yep, Ratawaist. Isn't that the Is Layla Ratalis? Okay, hold up. No, but what? Oh yeah. Oh wait, it could be Layla. It could be. Wait a second. Is she Ratalis? Hold up. See, clicked. What did I click? Oh yeah, she is Ratalis. Okay, it is Layla. Oh, W. Huge W. Okay, nice. Very nice. See, a letter from the Yai Polishing House. Okay. Let's see. Where is it? Letter from Academia? Is it over here? Yeah, it's over here. It might not be Lila herself, but it could also be. I don't know. It could be. It could be Night Mode Layla. I don't know. Pictures and notes from an adventure. You toured the sites of Northland, Fontaine and Samir together with your fungi friends, capturing many amazing moments along the way. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be brackets around this text because I don't think the traveler is saying this out loud, but let's continue. May there be many more trips like this in the future. Aww. Nice. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get a tiny screenshot of the photo at the end. There we go. Hypatia's I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's ever stated anywhere that. Okay, no, the drugs are just like generalist thing that people that academia people just do. Like they're just supposed to get you closer to like the urban soul. There are 16 other characters who are or were part of Ratalis. Okay, I mean, fair enough. Let me just save the screenshot. W. Crazy, literally the first thing we did stepping into Sumeru was to get second high on drugs. I mean, yep. The nation of Dendro. Anyways, let's see. Okay, this last sentence is 100%. It's 100% Yai. This has to be Yai. This has to be Yai. Oh, what kind of voice am I supposed to do? I can't do a Yai voice. I'm too goofy to do a Yai voice. I can't lock in for this. No, I'm not. I can't do this. I'm just gonna like try to do a voice and however it ends up, it ends up. All right. To no late Suka, the photos of Blissara have arrived. Both Aratani and I have received them. If all goes smoothly, in about half a year, the artist you've been most eager to work with should finally have an opening. She'll be creating the official comic design for Blissara. Out of consideration for the project's overall visual quality, she'll also be taking on the designs for the entire main cast. I ran out of breath. What do you mean that's Yai's fanatical voice? I know. She'll also be taking on the designs for the entire main cast of Fungus Companions. So, make sure everything's properly finalized for that, alright? Also, please be as clear and detailed as possible when preparing your brief. Since you're in Sumeru, delivering physical drafts will be a hassle. Keep that in mind and plan ahead. We should try to minimize back and forth as much as we can. Now, there's one more thing. Not too serious, but not insignificant either. Living the life of a mercenary can be a good experience, sure, but please don't fully adopt that same free-spirited attitude when dealing with paperwork. When Aratani received your last draft, he genuinely wondered whether you hired a mercenary to ghostwrite it, or perhaps dictated it out loud while someone else hurriedly took notes. Compared to your neat handwriting from a few years ago, it barely looked like it came from the same person. Haratani was hard to put to it, just deciphering each word. Which, yeah, we saw that, I guess, ourselves. Abusing your colleagues is not a good habit. Next time, please make sure you write each line properly and with care. As we clearly saw, she did not. Otherwise, if Haratani ends up taking sick leave, I'll be assigning all the editing works to you. That said, setting those issues aside, your progress this time is genuinely encouraging. For one, you've clearly reduced unnecessary ornamental language. You've also moved away from exaggerated rhetoric, opting instead for a plainer but more sincere writing style. More importantly, there's been a noticeable shift in how you structure your stories. Rather than starting with a big moment and retroactively building the surrounding plot, you now focus more on internal character consistency, their motivations, and overall narrative flow. Perhaps the Fungi Clan will be the start of the new path for you, that of becoming a true light novel master. Looking forward to your finished draft. I don't know. I listen to Yai's voice like twice a year. I can't remember what she sounds like. Is that all the text there is? 2 letters? 2 things here? Wait, is that 2 things or 3 things? Hold up. 1, 2. That's academia. Yeah, okay, that's all there is. New emanation. No, I'm not voicing emanation. No. No, please, Sorrow. If you ever have emanation in an event, voice her, please. I can't do this. I can't do it. I can't. Whatever. What else is there for me to do? Alright, anecdotes. Daily reset happens, so I should be doing them, and also, I guess, claim the rewards. A decent amount of Primo Gems. 400 Primo Gems again, right? For doing all this? Yeah, that's 60 plus 70, which is 140, times 3 is 420. It's Monday? Technically, yeah, but for me it's 3 AM, so tomorrow is not really Monday. Like, I haven't slept yet. Let's go claim the commission rewards. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Asian time. I'm getting hungry. Do I snack a bit before I go sleep? That surely that can't be good. I will decide that after I end the stream. But for now, we go for anecdotes. I haven't even checked after the daily reset happened where all the anecdotes are. Alright, let's take a look. Kachina check? No Kachina. 自白 check? No 自白. Emily check. There's Emily, okay. And there's Varka again. Okay, sure. We get 3 Varka anecdotes in one stream. That's crazy. Alright, let's go talk to Emily first. We need some variety. Alright. Oh, Emily and Hu Tao.
怪了，万明堂好像没开过啊。
Zubai's name is unfortunately close to a swear word when said in English. Oh, like a Chinese swear word. For a second, I'm like, what English swear word is close to being? Well, yeah. Okay, I didn't say Mandarin. I said Chinese. Hokkien falls under that Sinitic languages category. But yeah, let's see. So, okay, what's happening? Okay, Yeah, it's in the middle of the night. I don't think Wanming restaurant is open in the middle of the night. Hungry again, Paimon?
才没有啦！你仔细闻闻，真的有一股很奇怪的水煮鱼味儿，但我又说不上哪里怪。
Oh, is Hu Tao cooking? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that person looks familiar. I think I know where that smell is coming from.
哦，真的是水煮鱼味的香水。香菱。
Oh, what is okay, Emily? What are you making a perfume that's like smells like boiled fish? What are you doing? Trying to like freaking cozy up the cats? Like hello?
哇，真的，连辣椒的香味都还原了，这到底是怎么做到的？
一些不同于常理的香料组合。
Yeah, it is Xiaoling's boiled fish because it's spicy.
最重要的是
Which, you know what, goaded. I respect the follow spice enjoyer. I mean, yeah, mala, it's goated. I just had hop off for dinner like a few hours ago, and it was goated. Mala is actually goated.
嘿嘿，毕竟我们店里每天都有好多人吃水煮鱼，我对这种味道可熟悉啦。就算那股水煮鱼的香味不是来自于锅里，而是来自于香水瓶里，我也绝对不会闻错。
So it is you, Emily.
旅行者
Planning to go to vacation in China next month? Somewhere in China? Oh yeah, I plan to go there in May. Where exactly in China? Okay, Guangdong. Okay, sure. I mean, it's a pretty good place. Or Chengdu. I'll be going to Sichuan in May. Seems pretty cool. And I don't know. Yeah, the food there is goated, but how much you can handle the food depends on how much you can handle spice. And I feel like I'm pretty good on that department, but yeah. Yeah, that Pearl River Delta place, yes. Zhuhai, or Zhu, yeah, that area. Sichuan spice, I don't know, okay, maybe okay. Let me just make this thing really clear, right? There are two distinct regions of China that just really cannot handle spice. That being, the Pearl River Delta and the Yangtze River Delta, right? But people in those two regions just cannot handle spice, and just before I start making fun of that, let me just like preface by saying I do this in good faith. I'm doing this for fun, right? I'm roasting. I am going to roast the people from those two regions for fun, because it's banter. I'm from Beijing. It makes sense for me to banter against those people from there. But yeah, imagine not being able to handle spices. Like holy shit, that's what makes the cuisine so good. Anyways, is like come on, have a bit of spice. It's goated. Like. Yeah, Vietnamese food also isn't that spicy. Yeah, I've noticed. I don't know. Like, here's the thing, right? Like, for context, I love Japanese food, but like the one thing I just cannot stomach is how they cannot stomach spice. Like, I go to Japan, I order the most spiciest thing on the menu with like warnings about how spicy it is, and I taste it, and it isn't even mild by my standards. Okay, I think it's overrated, but it's overrated because people say it's like the best food in the world, whereas it's just really good. Okay, yeah, there's other spices than la. Like, I know the wasabi, but like, other than wasabi, like, I actually have some chili spice. Like, the Koreans can handle it just fine. Why can't the Japanese? Oh. Yeah, I know, but like, okay, yeah, yes, but like, but like, okay, First of all, you can't. Most of these you can't find in freaking. They're still completely absent for Japanese cuisine. Japan does not have enough spices in the country. Like the spice level of Japan is built like the Europeans in the freaking 13th century. Not over my spice size, huh? But yeah, I like spice. I mean, yeah, like sure, there's a lot of spices. Okay, cumin is really good. I choose to not commentate on cilantro. Cilantro is Middle Eastern propaganda to poison your food with soap. like freaking I can't get the Mexicans. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, don't get me started on cilantro. It is propaganda. That is. It's not. It's propaganda. People just make you think that eating soap is good. Am I salty that I have the soap gene? Yes, I am, and I will. No. This is. You have to realize, right? This actually makes me more East Asian. We are genetically not designed to handle cilantro. It is a Middle Eastern plant, and that got imported over, and I just never had my lineage just never had to get used to it. It is propaganda. Yeah, but like that's just because it's support over a spread here. Like my ancestors going 2,000 years back didn't have to deal with whatever the fuck cilantro was. Like freaking cilantro is propaganda. Okay, true, but like freaking chili pepper actually tastes good, unlike cilantro, which just tastes like soap. Like you've actually like tracked the soap gene, like East Asia has a very high percentage of like the soap gene, whereas the Middle East practically has none. Well, freaking I'm sorry, my ancestors didn't freaking eat the asparagus. Let me try. I mean, hold on. Let me search up the name in Chinese. Oh no. This is just no. Asparagus is fine. Does it? I don't know. I don't know enough about food. I don't know about it's freaking okay. We have gone on this tangent for way too long, but what were we talking about again? Right, selling and spicy fish.
艾梅莉亚姐姐刚帮我们做了一份水煮鱼味的香水，可好玩了。
So this is.
闻着闻着。 我真的要闻饿了。你瞧，本堂主说的没错吧？这种香水确实能勾起人的食欲来。
Why would you put on the pure perfume though? Like.
香菱儿，你就听我的，就把这种香水。
Okay, this is actually a valid use though.
每一道菜。
W idea. Do not spray on a person. Spray it on a thing. Yeah. If I get a chance, do what? Tacos de lengua? Okay, sure, I can look into that. There's a decent amount of, like... The grocery stores around here have a decent amount of ingredients from, like, Mexico and Mexican-style ingredients. I can look into that. Alright. Anyways, let's... But yeah, no, this is actually a good idea from Hu
只要闻闻菜谱，就知道大概是什么味道啦。
Scratch a sniff. I mean, true, but like, don't be marketing.
对啊，这样就可以避免客人点错了菜又不想吃。
I saw this was more of a malicious thing of just like, you see, you're gonna spray so that people get hungrier if you get a bigger appetite, so they order more than they would otherwise. I thought this was gonna be more malicious.
以后我们还可以专门做一本厚厚的梨粤菜味道图谱，只要翻开就能闻到对应菜的味道，这肯定好玩。
That guy in Yuan Wharf inventing tea bags. That vaguely reminds me of I think I vaguely recollect something about it, but it's been a while since I went back to Yuan Wharf, so I don't quite remember.
怎么听起来像是把一大堆菜塞进一个柜子里一样？这样肯定会串味儿的啦。
Is this really how perfume is supposed to be
听
used?
起来还挺好玩的呀。
I mean, it is fun.
翻开来就可以闻见好吃的。不过这样是不
Yeah, Paimon has a good point.
食品调香也是一个值得深究的门道。况且随性调配的即兴之作，本就是悦己之物，不必对谁负责。兴致来了，用在哪里都合适。
Oh, where's selling going?
况且，看来这瓶香水已经起作用了。
Damn.
刚才不是我肚子叫，是他。
Xiaoling, let me borrow your perfume. I'll spray on Paimon's head when she's asleep. Horrible idea, traveler. That is going to drain your food budget. All of your mora is going down the drain into Paimon's stomach.
你好恐怖啊！要喷也喷杏仁豆腐味的啦。
Oh right, yeah, it is spicy. Oh yeah, maybe don't spray it on his head, or her head. That's bad.
怎么又有一股水煮鱼的味道？
I mean, Paimon's stomach is an infinite sink, and it just drains all food, and food costs more, believe it or not. This may come as a shock to you, but food costs money. Oh.
旅行者艾梅利亚
Yo!
开饭啦！
She actually made food. Let's go. That was sudden, and also, yeah, very quick food making.
刚才动脑筋太多，本堂主肚子也饿扁
Okay,
了。
stop talking about food. I am getting hungry too. I just had a few hours ago. Okay, I say a few. It's been many hours ago. I already had freaking spicy hot pot. I now want spicy stuff again. Okay, almond tofu rich only. Sure.
香水也借我用用，嘿嘿，喷了水煮鱼味香水的
Oh
杏仁
dear
豆，
God.
看给客卿吃了之
Are
后，
those perfumes food safe? Wait, you have Haidilao? Yeah, there are Haidilaos around here, but it's just overpriced to hell and back. Yeah. There are a lot of Chinese people here, so of course there's a lot of Haidilaos. We even have a Quanjude here. It's pretty good. Again, overpriced as hell, but Peking duck is Peking duck, right? I can't really call myself Pekingese if I'm not shilling for Beijing Koya. But yes, there are Haidilaos around here. They are pretty good. But I think but there's also like grocery stores around here, like especially Chinese grocery stores, have enough, like just sell you all the supplies you can do to do hot pot yourself. Which is a lot cheaper and also a lot more fun, in my opinion. But
杏仁豆腐做好
Haidilao probably tastes better,
但是
but
不
it's just
好
a lot more
你
expensive.
真要
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty good. I don't. Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, I mean, it's the same company as the one that runs in in China. So. Yeah, the service is good, and the food also, like it's good stuff. It's just really expensive. Like it's as good as the ones in Asia, except it's more expensive because yeah, it's just a lot more expensive. Like, I'd say, like,
what would cost like the ratio of cost, right? It's like 2 Chinese. What would cost like 20 Chinese yuan? Here would cost like 10 CAD, which is not a good conversion ratio. Okay, I don't think the Haidilaos here have that the Vienna shows. I'm pretty sure even in Beijing they don't have it. But they do this stuff with like the noodles and stuff. Like I say the amount of stuff they do here in Haidilao is around like approximately the same as the amount of stuff they do in your average Beijing Haidilao. So yeah.
嘿嘿嘿，客气呀客气，这盘杏仁豆腐可是全新的口
Poor
味。
Zhongli. Also, doesn't Zhongli like not like seafood? Because he still has PTSD from the Orphan Wars. Anyways, Taiwan they have Bianlian. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, in Beijing they don't. At least not that I'm aware of. I don't know.
这气味
Maybe it's regional. Who knows? Maybe in different parts of China they do different things. That's very possible, honestly. Alright. There's the anecdote there. Let's go talk to Varka again. Are we talking to Gloria again? I guess we're getting... I asked for a second part earlier this stream. I guess I'm getting a second part. Oh, this time Varka's standing right here. Alright, come on, come on. Please be resolved.
难道说古德温那个家伙是又逃跑啦？
葛罗丽小姐，鉴于古德温强烈的个人意愿，还有罗德卡莱的轮值需要，那小子估计要在那边待一段时间了。
Bro, get back to Mondstadt, you.
此次我前来的目的，就是为了告知你这个消息，并带那小子为你朗读这份信件。
I'm studying on the mountain by Baida. Yes, Sumeru is huge. Like it is about the land area of Liu, Mondstadt, and Azuma combined, in terms of land area.
亲爱的葛罗丽女士，此时此刻，我正一边品尝着美酒，一边给你写信。
女士，
目前骑士团的远征虽然已经结束，但我个人的远征仍将继续。
This is a lot of yap at the beginning. Get to the point, bro.
古德温这封信。
Shh, let's see where this is going. Yeah, okay, this might not be actually from Godwin.
有鉴于此，我打算在诺德卡莱坚守，为守护我心爱的蒙德继续奋战。令，我明白这个决定会令你伤心，1000个道歉也弥补不了我的罪行，但还请你相信，唯有我的爱，真挚无比。
真挚无比。法尔加团长，谢谢您能为我念这封信。古德温的决心，我感受到了。虽然分别十分痛苦，但如果是为了他，无论多久我都会等下去。
Oh my god.
愿前方护佑你。
Yeah, not quite. It's pretty tiny, just because like it's a good chunk of the area is ocean.
用不了多久，古德温就会回来的。
Just a look towards us.
那葛罗丽小姐，我还有别的任务要忙，就不打扰了。
How long in in-game days taking breaks at settlements like would you would if you travel normally? Like lore distance or game distance? because that makes a difference, I believe. Like in game, because again, in game the distance is a lot different than the difference in lore, because the lore like. The lore has the play every place to be a lot further away than it is in game. So like if you're talking in-game walking. Okay, the thing about resting at settlements is that the desert is a bitch. You're not gonna find a suitable settlement to rest in the desert. Like, it's gonna be tough to get out from our village over. But to Natlan, that's into the stadium, or like to the entrance, or like to Oshka Natlan, because that also makes a huge difference. Because so far it sounds like it probably will take about a week in game. Well, yeah, you're in the Children of Echoes, but like, are you going to Natlan in general? In which case, Children of Echoes will do, or you're going to the Collective Plenty, not even the stadium. Okay, then like, yeah, I would say probably around 8-ish days, if I have to guess. I mean, if you think about it, every in-game hour is a real-life minute. So in-game daytime has 12 minutes. So then you basically, can you walk from, how many minutes does it take to walk from one end to the other? Because, yeah, it sounds like probably will take, like assuming, right, because you're cutting the distance a little bit short because you're trying to find a settlement, so let's say you're like 10 minutes of walk time, right? If you can walk from Mondstadt to Atokpan to, like, in roughly 80 minutes, then that'll be 8 days. The real pass from Liu to Sumeru is to go, okay, depends on what you mean by through Liu, right? Through Liu, the country, if you don't have to go to the city. If you don't have to go to the city, like the Liu Harbor, then you turn west at around Wangshu Inn, and you go for Lumberjack Valley. You go through that into the forest, the Sumeru Forest. But if you have to go through Liu Harbor, then if you go straight west, at least you run naturally to the chasm. And then from the chasm's maw, you have to no, when I say west, I mean like southwest. Like, you will not just keep going down south that pass. Like, if you keep going down south and then you turn west, you will run directly into the chasm. But like, the optimal route is, you're staying on roads. Okay, roads, quote unquote, is very loosely defined if you go from Lumberjack Valley to Sumeru. I do not believe there's a mapped route that goes from Lumberjack Valley to Sumeru at all. Like, okay, a vague pass, but like that's not what I would define a road, right? Like, I don't know. I just think, and also there is just no path that goes from the desert to Nala. There's just no pass. Once you're in the desert, you're on your own. There are zero paths at least from there. So like, I think the staying on roads rule has always been very arbitrary when people walk from point A to point B, especially when it's going to Nalan.
Like, there is no staying on roads if you're going to Notland. Okay, be realistic. It's not realistic for you to take that route into Notland to begin with because you're going in the middle of the desert. Right? I don't know. It's like, can't afford a boat. Okay, sure, but like, I don't know. That, like, it just doesn't seem like that entrance in Notland doesn't lead anywhere. Like, on the Sumeru side, it just isn't. Like, if it's the actual route people will walk on, you should see more signs of civilization on the Sumeru side. So, like, I just don't think there is a quote unquote realistic route, and all the routes are like very vibe based. Right, like if it's like decently clear enough for you to go, you go. Right, I think off-roading is completely fair just because of that section. But yeah, surely they'll open that up when Blackcliff 4 drops. Surely. Varka ushers you away.
所以那封信到底是怎么回事啊？古德温他真去诺德卡莱了？
确实是去了。可要从哪里说起呢？那天教训完他之后，我给了他1天时间来做最后决定。
If it's more realistic, it goes through Chenyu Vale. Define realistic. Because the Chenyu Vale doesn't land you on the right sea level. Yilong Wharf is not on the right sea level to go to Sumeru. The route you have to go is to go into Fontaine. You go up Lumineuse, and then you go down and you go down on freaking Romagadim. Okay, that feels, if you're going by realistic, that is a lot less realistic than just going through Fontaine. Like, like at that point, just go to Fontaine. Right, like, you just go to Lumineuse, take the boat over to Echenia, and I forgot what it's called, the Après Picles, right? Take the Navia line over to the court, and take the Clementine line down to Romagatim and go from there, right? Like, that surely just has, like, if we're talking realistic, that's the realistic way.
大团长，我想
No, you don't go to Beta. You go to the Northern Desert, and you go from there.
继续欺骗他。
You go to the Girdle of the Sands. Why would you go east? Yeah? You are not taking a detour by going to the Northern Desert. There sure as hell is a lot of roads for having no civilization. The Spiritual Stock supplies, Vorokasha Oasis. There are parries there. There are the I forgot the people, the Darshan there. Like, that route isn't, like, you go to Bida Harbor and there's like, and then where do you go from? You go south, and like, that's just taking a huge detour. Yeah, you go to Vorokasha and then you go west. Yeah, but okay, but that just that like I don't know that just feels like I like people in Fontaine has taken the pilgrimage, or specifically more Oceanus, I suppose, have taken the pilgrimage over to Vorokacha. It's very doable. Well, yeah, Fontaine did not cry, yeah, of course, but like we don't have to see. But yes, realistically, you would just go west, right? You go from Kamakatime, you go west, and then you go to you land in Nasha Town, and then you freaking go south from there, right? You land in the Notland port and at the Flowerfeather clan, and you go from there.
好，不错嘛。虽然之前说骑士团不会过度干涉私人问题，只要能做出选择，就不负骑士之名。
I think we have gone past the point of impugning the honor of the knights, but sure.
但我个人还是挺期待你这么选的。哎，不过你的脸色看起来不太好啊，是昨天没睡好吗？
是啊，虽然做出了决定，但要怎么向他转达，我还是想了很久。
准备的这么充分，可以啊，你小子，让我看看。很抱歉，葛罗丽，我必须承认自己的罪过。马马虎虎吧。这样虚伪的我没资格接受你的。
Okay, no, Broski. Okay, no. My God.
啊，我不配被你原谅。也许你值得更好。
I think this is less of a letter, more of him just spiraling.
一丝一毫的担当吗？
大团长，请听我解释。我其实都想过的。如果我带着新的谎言去见他，就算能骗他一辈子，我心里也只会越来越看不起自己。
The whole point is that you're not gonna tell her more lies. I thought that was the point. Bro, you missed the point of the exercise.
但如果向他坦白一切，我知道的，他一定会原谅我，接受那个可憎的我。可是，我不能就这么恬不知耻地享受他的温柔，更不能原谅一个享受着他的温柔的恬不知耻的自己。我真的都想过的，要怎么选，有什么后果。我其实都能承受，但我真的不管怎么选，都没办法原谅。
Okay, so is Varga's solution just to actually send him to not cry, so he quote unquote actually did go on the expedition?
这真是，就你现在这个样子，就算按着你去面对他，估计也不会有好结果吧。我说你呀，这么多年在蒙德郊外，又是巡逻又是战斗，走过的路也不比远征短了。心性怎么还倒退了？
I mean, sure, in the fact that he walked like probably a similar distance in an expedition, but the problem is that the distance is like all between Mondstadt and Windrise. But sure, I guess technically, okay. Where was Godwin when the whole game when the dragon spine freaking Holotrolls pulled up during paralogism? You think it'll go right through where he's chilling? You think? You would think that they're just gonna go right by him. Like where was Bro? Where was Bro?
大概
Oh my God.
从我为了颜面开口说出第一个谎言时，就已经没救了吗？
如果实在无法原谅自己的谎言，那干脆就去把它变成真实，踏上独属于你的远征吧。
独属于我的远征。
Yep.
去诺德卡莱磨练一下自己的心性吧，那里正好缺人手，就当是对你没及时归队的惩罚喽。
诺德卡莱，远征军的终点。
Yep.
去跟那里的远征军好好学学，什么才是顶天立地的骑士。当然，在锻炼心性之前，你得先把遗留的问题解决了。
Suffering builds character.
把纸笔都拿出来，重新写封信。这次我说。
Yeah, that's why I thought as well. I was gonna check over to see if he actually goes to not cry. Okay, I go check that out. Okay.
亲爱的葛罗丽女士，
At least you should have let him phrase things in a way that actually sounds like him, but sure.
那个大团长，我们平时不太会用这种称谓，而且酒的话，好吧。风中的酒香，总是让我想起远方的你。
哎呀，不用加那么多修饰，照我。
Okay, bro, Varka. Okay.
骑士团的远征虽然已经结束，但我个人的远征仍将继续。
好吧。都写过那么多封了。
I guess to be fair, Varka is like a professional at writing letters.
为守护我心爱的蒙德，继续奋战。哼，这结尾可真不赖。
确实啊。不过，那个，我还是想跟葛罗丽道个歉，不管是以什么形式。
啊？让我想想。
Oh my god, postscript. Varka and his postscripts. And his postscripts. I understand that this decision may hurt you, and no apology can undo the pain I caused, but please, believe me when I say, my love for you runs deep and true.
我说呢，怎么除了最后的复言，全都听着怪怪的？不过你这不也算说谎吗？
算吗
I mean...
信确实是古德温自己写的吧？他也的确去了诺德卡莱。至于掉队的事，信里可
Technically the truth.
可恶，仔细一想，还真
Yeah, exactly. It's technically the truth. The best kind of truth.
而且，让现在的古德温去见葛罗丽，无论如何，他们的心里都会留下抹不掉的芥蒂，是没办法真正继续向前的。那家伙确实犯了无可辩驳的错误，那就必须用行动来匡正。不管是对骑士团，还是对葛罗丽，古德温已经向我承诺过了。等他的远征结束，就会亲自去向葛罗丽坦白一切。我也希望
Okay, W,
不要浪费这
please.
次机会。
Oh, yo, give us an update to this in like a year's time.
这是骑士之间的约定。
好吧。
Yeah, this is better than it was for 5 years. So, though even if we can tell something's off with that letter, surely Glory will know who exactly wrote each line too. I mean, yeah, I mean, Glory clearly was able to tell. Like, I'm like, Varka didn't even try to.
古德温，要记得信守承诺。
Okay, did she follow us? Oh my god, there is no way. There is no way. Crazy. She was chilling right here, right? Oh my god. I mean... well, at least Glory seems to be fine with this. Are there any new dialogue here? Okay, this text is new. I just wasn't sure because I talked to her earlier and I'm pretty sure there wasn't this dialogue, but I just wanted to make sure I'm not going insane. Alright, so let me actually, like... Dude, I'm actually gonna voice Glory. I'm actually gonna do that. Am I really doing this? Alright, fine, I'll do it. Lord Barbados, please see to it that... Hoyo? Apologems? Apologems? Yes? Minor spelling mistake. Cue the reaction image of the guy getting obliterated. Conway gets home soon and safe. How are you doing? Huh? Pardon me, that voice? The traveler? I still come here often, waiting for Godwin to come back. I pray he steers clear of those rotten illustrals and the Abyss Order on the way, so he can come back to me soon. I'm rambling again, sorry, it's just so nice having someone to talk to. About Godwin. Grandmaster Varka told me that Godwin's expedition isn't over yet. He'll be continuing his fight in Outcry. I received many letters from him recently. They're always so long, as if there's something he wants to say, but can't quite bring himself to put it to words. So he keeps circling around it instead. He doesn't need to say that much. I already understand what he's trying to tell me. I suppose you know that feeling too, right? I know what you mean. That's why I want to believe this time he'll keep his promise. Aw. I hope so too. Alright, let's go find him. Favonius Keep. Let's see, yeah, we have Anselm and Nina. Hey, you're not Godwin. Okay, Marco's still training the Drunkers. Yeah, Vinfried, Egbert, and Lifetome. Where actually is he? We have Laurent. Where actually is he? $52k DPS, 5%, 39%, 24%. Sorry. Okay, if you have 52k DPS, it could literally be any team in the game if you play poorly enough. Like, my Eula can do 52k DPS. Like, hello? It could literally be any. Oh, there's Godwin. It could literally be any team. Farzan, Duran, Fish, or Aoife. Okay, I see. That's what I meant. Like, it could literally be anyone. Okay, let's see. Godwin. Glory, please wait for me a little longer. I swear I'll become someone you can be proud of. What are you doing? Ah, hello, Honorary Knight. I'm observing my daily repentance. After the Grandmaster dispatched me to not cry, this has become part of my routine. This way I won't forget why I came here. If I don't keep this up, I'm worried I'll sink back into endless procrastination, and then lose courage to shoulder my responsibilities and the resolve to confess my love. The Grandmaster helped me fight for this final chance. I must make up for the expedition I missed and prove myself a true knight. You know, at least Percy is trying to learn from his mistake, so that's, you know, W for that. W character development. Are you alright? I'm sorry for the trouble I caused you and the Grandmaster. Just thinking about how I behaved back then, I wish I could have gave myself a slap in the face. How did I not understand? The only way to make up for my mistake was to make Glory happy. If neither lies nor truth could do that, I should have seen that there was only one thing left for me to do. Because someone capable of giving her happiness. Again, W character growth. How's the expedition going? Let me pour myself some more water. It's only after coming to Not Cry that I've only truly begun to understand what I missed out on. Oh, there we go. It's not like I've been idle these past few years, but compared to those brave knights in the expeditionary party who faced countless challenges in the ice and snow, I really am too weak. Whether it's combat skills or knightly chivalry, I can't keep lagging behind the rest. But yeah, alright, that's cool. Send him to the Lightkeeper's place, and that will put him into shape. Okay, that's a bit rough on him. I don't think sending him into the Wild Hunt is a right solution. That might be a little too rough. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, you know what? Let me spend the resin. I mean, on one hand, true, but also like, but also like, it's fine. Let us save with the rest of the nights. It's fine. We're here to send him on a training arc, not to send him into freaking PTSD, alright? There's a distinct difference there. Alright, well, I think I've been trying to level another PJWS, so I should probably farm for the materials there, I think. Let's just do that. Let's spend the resin there. Alright, sure, this seemed to work. Surely. I mean, Arlecchino with those 3 characters can clear quickly enough. Surely Navi can do the same. I don't have bolts. And most of these guys are electro immune, but it should be fine. It's Navia, and we're doing Liga domain, like. Let me see, is Colomina? Why is Colomina charging up lunar charge? It's a lunar crystallize. Oh. Bam. Look at that. Lunar crystallize. Surely with Linnea, my Navi will break like 100k DPS. Surely. I mean, it has to be, right? Like. Okay, my Navi is already on like 90 something K with Lunar Crystallize. They're 100% well. The question is whether that can hit 110k DPS. PJWS. I'm not pre-farming, I am farming to level. A third PJWS. Yep. For Hu Tao, because I stole this for Nefa for the Stygian. And I decided that she's probably just better on this. So I had a third one lying around anyway, so I'm just leveling it and giving it to Hu Tao. So Hu Tao is just running with Prospector. That's a problem, isn't it? If only there's a Star Wars thing where it just autocrafts for me. Okay, sure, I can do Dragon's Mane, but this is just better. The PJWS is just a better weapon. So, like, yeah, I don't know. The query just matters more. Alright, should be enough. Let's go craft stuff and see how much you can send it. Was every Risley rerun? I mean, true. We should say once in a Rappa rerun, because right now it's the first time Rappa got a rerun in Star Rail, and it has been... How long has it been, actually? No, wait, that's stupid. When did Siege Ring last rerun? Probably not that long ago, but like, I don't remember what Siege Ring reruns, because if I don't care about a banner, it gets deleted out of my head. Really quickly. Okay, never mind. It wasn't that. It was a while ago. Okay, never mind then. The more you know. Like I said, I literally have no idea when the last Siege rerun was, or like when the last Emily rerun is, because I just don't feel like those characters are relevant to me, so I just forget about them. Well, let's craft up all the stuff I need. So alongside Yume Gorko. Alright, yeah, the Siege with Yume Mitsuki banner. That was a banner of all time. Alright, Hutao. Send it. W Raiden. We all say in unison. Saving me precious Mora. Does anyone even play Mitsuki? Imaginarium is the answer to that. But outside of that, probably not. Like right now I'm building Yume Mizuki. She's basically all fully built except I haven't leveled her to 90 because I'm just low on Mora always. Like look, I'm spending all the Mora I just got from this event back into the game already. 6 top tier weapons? This is a robbery. 5-star weapons are this expensive? Oh my god. This is 27? Oh no. Alright, I think we need to pay a nice little trip. Over here. Also, okay. I got Xiaomo for Lisa Kai on alt and Dvalin is so mad. Yeah, Bellaccio, we're killing the mans. What do I even bring? Where do I even bring? Skirk? Skirk. What cheeseway is there? I don't know what a cheeseway is. I just... Actually, no, I don't feel like thinking. I feel like I run double at. I don't feel like... You can make him drown? Okay, I'm not doing that. That sounds cringe. Okay, let's put the aggro here. Alright, let's go. That's how I got 2 star. How? Oh, like Bellacio's achievements. I thought you meant 2 sort of all local legend achievements. So I'm like, how do you do that? Okay, I'm not watching YouTube Shorts right now, but yeah. I mean, okay, sure. I mean, okay, his achievements are easy as hell, no? Yeah, this is easy as hell. Like I did this 7 times. Note the count there. Oh wait, I went the wrong way. Like this guy is like the one you need to cheese the least. Okay. Ignore that, that's me being Anka and not pressing this button on time. There we go. Did I get the EM buff? Did I get the EM buff? It's fine, it's fine. The EM buff is freaking... It's whatever. There we go, shielded up. Alright, W. Like, look, this is not a hard enemy to kill. It really isn't. This guy just does a lot of damage. That's the only thing this guy does. Just damage. Okay, which one? Okay, I didn't see. This one. Break.
fair, I guess, but like compared to like modern local legends, this is actually just a piece of cake. Ooh, 23 of the lowest tier knives. That's nice. But yeah, these are like on the local legend scale. This is on the easier end, especially when we have local legends like these. Yeah, that achievement was fun. I believe I have a stream dedicated to getting this achievement back in the day. All 3 achievements? What does gecko on a wall mean? What does that mean? Just climb wall and stay there? That works against her? I feel like she just chucked an explosive and you're dead. Well, if you don't try to cheese her, it's actually really hard to do. If you actually don't try to cheese her. Oh, you mean the achievements where you have to not get hit by the big attack? Okay, sure. Well, yeah, I did it legit, and it took me, I think, about 2 hours. And also, freaking this. Also hell. Well, all I'm saying is that you know, all I'm saying is that I am no fraud. That's all I'm saying. Honestly, yeah, doing co-op is fine because honestly the co-op ones have more HP, so like it's actually automatically tougher. But like yeah, I've helped. The reason why I have some of these achievements multiple times over is because I helped some of my co-op friends do it. Like I got this achievement 3 times. And we have 8 here, 8 here. Sometimes I also use it just for the materials because I fought against Sappho for the flutes. And yeah, 2 here because it helps bronze lock, and yeah, the peak and etc. Some of those are just farm from materials because local legends are a good way to farm them. They got easier and easier, you say. I mean, I agree the third series was easy, but if you don't try to cheese them, the series 2 is by far the most difficult one. I had way more trouble with 2 than I ever had with 1. If you what do you mean you don't count that as cheese? What do you mean you don't count? Oh, let me just climb on the wall so none of the attacks hit. That's not yeah, that's not cheating. Yeah, that's not cheating, right? No, that's cheating. Right, that it defeats the whole purpose of the achievement. Anyways, what's that about? Oh yeah, I need to spend the rest of the resin. What am I short on? Mora or the things? I think I'm short on the things, right? Yeah, okay. Let me just go fight in here. Spend that last 20 resin. Yeah. What is with all these thumbnails with the tongue out? Freaking, it gets clicks, so it works. I should have brought my fetch from here, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. Wow. Kill like 5 enemies in one charge attack. There we go. Let me think. You know what, let me just go to the Milliastra DPS dummy so that I can clear out this thing. What team do I run this time? What's the last team I ran here? Alright, it was just doing Skirk DPS check. What team do I try? Actually, I'm curious how much damage a Klee will do. I mean, I don't have C6 Chevy, so probably not that much, but I guess we can give it a try. It's beneficial, right? I think that's probably how to do it. Does Duran actually raise Klee's DPS? Like, Duran replacing one of these two? I actually don't think so. Okay. That's just a Duran official Bennett team. Like, I would just be doing Duran charge attack at that team. I mean, I have to run this twice. Sure, I could run once with that after. Okay, I haven't played Klee in ages, so this gameplay is utterly atrocious.
以断罪之名，束手就擒。最后，我来保护大家，烧起来吧！顶之压，弹起来吧，火力全开。
No, that team is just a DPL. DPS lost on field mannequin. But yeah, I just don't know how to play Klee. It's not my Klee can 100% get a better DPS than this. I just don't know how to play Klee. This is just a product of me not knowing how Klee works. And also, I guess my Klee's build is probably from 2021. Do I play Yehoda? I don't, because I'm not gonna build her until she's C6 and she's C3. What does she do? She gives you a freaking moon sign stack and does healing. And does some elemental application, I suppose. So you could theoretically use her in like a Nefer with Flynn's team. And also I guess VVs. But like, it's just worse than Sucrose. I tap skill. Yeah, this team is ass. But that's just because my characters are just horrifically built. And also no C6 Javi. But yeah. Yoda I don't think is usually worth using unless you have C6. And even at C6, right, it's like a side grade in Sucrose insofar as it's just straight up worse, but you get healing at least. Alright, let's run it back. Well, yeah, if I run Mannequin, I'll just straight up off-field Mannequin. So, like, what's the team? Duran Official Bennett. Duran Official Bennett. And...
大家好，我是杜林。
Yeah, you just don't swap to them ever. There's literally like swapping to them is probably DPS loss.
故事才刚开始，交给我，我来保护大家。 总攻击了！顶之压。
Why does this unironically out DPS my quick?
有危险！腐殖新生，烧起来吧！
You know what? I'm gonna swap them for the energy. There we go. See? Mannequin has a use. Energy recharge.
故事才刚开始，交给我。
But yeah, Chevy C6 helps a lot, but in this team, if I just swap out Mannequin for a Chevy, we'll probably just see at least a 10k DPS increase.
当心！故事才刚开始，烧起来吧！好，有大家在身边，现身吧！腐殖新生，交给我！该总攻击了！置业换。
But yeah, this is just it's just pretty solidly like if I don't have energy issues, it's probably just around 45k DPS, like a little above maybe. But yeah, I can try switching it with Chevy. Yeah, my Chevy is C5. On the Versa banner, I was getting really close to soft 50, so I didn't want to risk it because I don't really need C1 Chevy. And I much rather have what's I pulling for after? I'd much rather get Colomina, which I did. Yeah, this team with Chevy is just straight up better, I believe. This definitely breaks 50k.
有危险！以段子，绳之以我来保护大家。有危险！腐殖新生，最后通牒。有大家在身边。
一如小姐所愿。
交给我。 逆图的转折，放下武器，烧起来吧！我来保护大家。
又来了。
退后。
Oh, I used the wrong button. Oh, cook DPS. It's fine. It's fine. I forgot to skill twice. Okay, I need to skill here so that I switch mode before I do this.
新生，最后通牒，该总攻击了。
置业换新。
Also, my Dirt just not built for damage. Like, my Dirt is on Noblesse, so we have 2 4 pieces of Noblesse missing.
交给我。故事才刚开始，不许动。
But yeah, as established, this team breaks 50k.
现身吧！交给我。
Perhaps a little bit of energy issues, but
最后通牒。
pretty solidly breaks 50k.
有大家在身边，顶之压。有危险！逆图的转折。我来保护大家，以断罪。交给我。逆图的转折，交给我。有大家在身。 身边，黑之翼。
Okay, I think I ran this scene enough. But yeah. Yeah, my Durin's not on the best build. I should be putting Durin on a Winds build, but my Winds pieces unironically suck. Like, my Alwade pieces are just so much better than my Winds pieces, which honestly, I shouldn't even complain about because that's good for my Columbina. Not my Columbina, my Anatha. My Columbina's on Serenade. I think technically if I switch Columbina to Alwade, I would just probably clear Knuckle faster, but I don't feel like doing that. Wow. Piece of clothing. Wow. Return to say that. I didn't click that apparently. Alright, there we go. Is there anything else I want to do today? Anything in the teapot? No, not really. Yeah, okay. Well, I think... Yeah, Hawaii shirts, except it's green for whatever reason. It's green and gold instead of insert, like, flashy color and white. But yeah, I think... I've been streaming for more than 3 hours, which is honestly, that is 2 hours more than I intended to this stream. Because this stream was supposed to be really quick, but yeah, that was fun. Stole a lot towards the end, but yeah, I should probably go sleep soon. And decide whether or not I want to have food before that. And, true. I do tend to yap a lot more when there's a non-zero number of viewers. That is 100% true. But yeah, plan is that. Was the Malahugwa? I already have Malahugwa. All right, I'm not looking for more Hugwa. That's too much. That's too much for one day. That's too much. But Mapo Tofu, that sounds good, except I'm not making that at 5 in the morning. But yeah, as I said, I'll be back on Tuesday night, or sometimes on Wednesday, North American time, and what was I saying? Right, yes, was Star World new patch 4.1 looks very exciting, and yeah, do all the starter patch shots, anomaly arbitration. You're gonna see me suffer, or maybe not. I heard the Kane check this time is very elation chill, so and by the way, just when you're listing off dishes, you will get a lot better effect if you start listing northern dishes instead of southern dishes. Just in general. But anyways, yeah, I'll be back on Tuesday, Wednesday doing some of that. Hopefully I will actually go live like somewhere around then. Dongboro is Yangtze Delta. It's Sudongpo is Zhejiang or Jiangsu, I can't remember. Yeah, that's Yangtze Delta, so southern by my standards, but might be northern by your standards. Yeah, Hangzhou I wouldn't say is northern. Not quite. But stuff like 凉皮儿、炸酱面、北京烤鸭、咕老肉, all that is northern. You'll get a lot bit more of a reaction from me out of those, or like yang rou chuan and all that. You can hear my Beijing accent when I speak Chinese. But anyways, as I was saying, I'll be back. What was the feed for them again? That's funny. But yes, hopefully I won't not get cut off. I mean, I know I have like
at least 2 assignments and 1 test this next week, but it's fine. I can probably carve out a stream sometime during the middle of the week. Hopefully Tuesday or Wednesday. Hopefully Prage. And surely I'm not gonna have another week where I delay a million streams. And yeah, we'll cover that, and next weekend we'll cover the Star Road Mainline Quest and the new Genshin event that will pop up at some point, I believe. Let me check. This thing, right? Yeah, that will happen, well, in like 30-ish hours. But, of course, I'm not going to do it until the weekend, so I'll find some time to fit this in as well. Probably a Genshin stream into a Star Wars stream on one of those days. And yeah, just do all that. The Genshin live stream, is it next week? Like, that's in the upcoming week or the week after that? Because we are on... What week are we on? Oh yeah, I guess we're on week 4 of the patch, right? Because we got the banner rollover, so we're on week 4. So yeah, it should be week 5. They always stream on the Friday of week 5. Yeah, Friday. So again, I won't be streaming covering that, but you will for sure hear me talking about it when I next stream. So you'll hear about it on the Friday night Saturday stream. If there's anything interesting in that, which there probably is. There usually is some stuff to talk about, but yeah, I'll go over that on my weekend stream. Act surprise on Linnea's kit. Okay, I just here's the thing, right? Like I don't ever act surprised because, like, I don't really hide the fact that if a character like interests me, I'll look into their stuff before, and if a character doesn't interest me, even after the stream, after like 2 days, I just forget about their kit, and I have to like. If I ever have to play them, I just have to, like, relearn it. What the fuck is that Heisum? Yeah, anyways. So... Yeah, I don't know. You'll hear my thoughts on it, if anything stood out to me, and at then as well. But yeah, very Star Roll heavy week coming up next, which is how Star Roll goes, right? The first week and a half of patch, very busy Star Roll content, and then you don't hear about the game until the next patch. That is how it operates, and that is how the game operates, to be fair, so it is what it is. At least this time, there will only be a 4-week wait, because this next upcoming patch is 4 weeks long. And after that, I guess I'll be polling for Soul Wolf level 3 trillion. My goat. Soul Wolf the goat. But that's for, like... Actually, wait a second. When does... Let me check the dates. Star Drop happens on 24th, so 4 weeks after that, 31st, 7th, 14, 21. Okay, I should still be in the country. No, there are 6 weeks, but 4.0 got pushed back 2 weeks because geopolitics and Sino-Japanese relations. So now they have to cut 2 weeks out of 4.1. It's like the Sumeru thing, but instead of pandemic, it's geopolitics. Fun. They didn't do the eternal banner. The banner, they were like, it's hit during 3.7s or the 3.6. So they had a little bit of time to react for 3.7, so they just added an extra 2-week banner at the end of the patch. So, yeah. But that's okay. So 4.2 is still gonna drop within April, so I should still be in the country. So yeah, I'm gonna be able to, and I think that is right after my exams. So I get to have a week of fun in Starro. You know what? That's a great way to end the semester. All right, but that's looking ahead very far. That's looking at April. We are not in April yet, and we will not be for another week and a half. Yes, a week of unadulterated
elation. I feel so elated. I feel like I'm having an aneurysm every time I watch my elation team autoplay. It's great. It's great here in the Honkai Star Rail. I truly feel elated. But yeah, that's far future. Current plans, again, midweek stream covering anomaly arbitration and all of that. Weekend stream. Alright, Ashikai's video. I should watch the recap videos. I haven't done that in a while. I should do that. I'm just really not as caught up on the lore on Star Rail as I am in Genshin, but like, I still say I'm like decently caught. Like, I know like enough lore to know most things that they brought up in the mainline quests. And what are sideline quests? They don't exist. But yeah, anyways, yeah, midweek stream covering all the starter patch stuff for Star Rail, followed by weekend stream going through the quest. I feel like it's gonna be cinema. I hope I don't get jump scared anymore. Freaking. It's Astral's a character releasing, so I'm not particularly like optimistic about the concept of like there's gonna be horror. There's gonna be fucking horror. There's gonna be horror. Oh my god, it's gonna suck so much. No, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, the trailer looks fine, so everything has to be fine. That's clearly how Honkai Star Rail operates. If the trailer looks all whimsical, it's gonna be whimsical. Yes, I am not coping. I'm not coping. If I say it's fine, it'll be fine. The Herald of Death will just be a fraud. It's fine. It's fine. This is all fine. This is all fine. This is all fine. I will not get scared. I will not get scared. I will not get scared. It's fine. That's for me in a week to worry about. But yes, that's a plan going forward. And I guess if we look ahead a little more, ooh, April 1st is coming up next. Okay. I could be doing an imaginary stream on that day, but I have some ideas on what I could be doing as well. That's an idea. I'll leave that a cliffhanger. But if I don't do Imaginarium on April 1st, I for sure will do it on April 2nd. No, I will not for sure do it on April 2nd. I'm not promising anything on the weekday. God damn it, I learned that was my mistake. I will promise to do it by the next weekend. I have learned. But yeah, that's the plan for the next 2 weeks. But yeah, with all that being said, I think it's time for me to do my outro. Yeah, so with all that being said, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, morning, evening, wherever you are, and yeah, I hope you have a wonderful, and I hope you take care. Drink some water, have a stretch, stand up, I don't know, do stuff that is healthy. My outro is in 10 hours, shut up. No, okay, yeah. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your time. Take care, and yeah, I'll see you next time. In hopefully 2 or 3 days. Prage. Goodbye. Bye bye.